Let's stop at your desk and we'll trade one a day.
I like it.
Or two.
Still Pokemon going?
It's never too late to get back in it. I need to acquire friends for research missions.
Sorry, Splatoon has stolen my life. I have no life anymore.
Is that Splatoon 1 or 2?
2.
2? Is it worth getting?
Mm-hmm. The last Splatfest ever starts this week.
The what?
Splatfest. I just bought Splatoon 2 last week, so
Splatfest?
they're never having another one.
Why?
That's very definitive.
That's what Nintendo said. Nintendo organizes them.
Hey yo.
The game is very, very fun. That's all I do.
Is it a shooter? What is it?
Paint shooter.
Paint shooter.
It's like Nintendo's take on a 3D shooter.
It's a multiplayer team game. There's like multiple modes, but like the simplest one is you all get. Well, you equip your character with some kind of gun, weapon, brush.
You want me to get
And you
it for
both
you?
paint
Or?
more of the field than the other team.
Appreciate it.
But you can shoot the other team and kill them, and then paint over their paint. But there's a bunch of different modes. And I started working in ranked modes too. I got up from C- to B- in Rainmaker mode, which is cool.
Nice.
It's very fun.
Well, Jeff, you're slacking. Regular ice cubes.
Yeah.
You want that one?
She'll eat about half of it.
You want this one?
It's so far away.
Bye-bye. Nom nom. Nom nom. She just picked it up and moved it. It's gonna lay next to it.
Yeah, normally she'll just bite it in
It's
half
my
or
friend.
two, and that's it. I've been trying to get her to eat some carrots. She won't have anything to do with them.
Gotta improve your vision.
My rats don't like carrots either. No one likes carrots barely.
Well, I mean, it's in her dog food that we give her, the wet food that we give her.
Yeah.
There's chunks of carrot in there too, or
She
like
eats that?
small. Yeah, she'll eat. I mean, but those are cooked. So
Yeah.
Maybe
Used
she
to
wants
give-
steamed carrots.
When Dexter was around, my sister-in-law's dog, he used to eat carrots all the time and come different treats.
yeah.
Same with my parents' dog.
What is the weather event that Pokemon Go keeps warning me about? Heat, probably, would be my guess.
Climate change.
There is
Well, there's
severe weather in like the Gulf.
No, up here, though.
Oh,
It should be
then
like-
it's just
it's
probably
like-
heat.
It's location-based.
Pop the mic off for now.
It'd be kind of messy.
Yeah, basically.
Pretty much.
TPK. TPK.
You're not allowed to cheer for that. Is that
Oh, I'm
oh,
not?
wait,
Yeah, absolutely you can. That's what I cheer for all the time.
I mean, of course you
Thanks, DM.
That's what DMs are for.
Hey, everyone.
I already
Good evening,
worked it out with
everybody.
Marco,
What you
that,
wanna talk about?
he could TPK us as long as I could.
Hey!
Hey.
You showed up just in time.
What?
Gas station there.
Does that shirt have a
Right.
legal tag on it?
Are you like 14? Why are you sitting at a gas station for dinner? I didn't even know you were
Yep.
coming today. I would have picked you up some
Yep.
I didn't have time. I
T-bone.
was like, I don't have time to
Beef
go through the
jerky and
drive-thru.
combos.
Next time, text someone.
You're just missing a giant Red Bull.
Yeah,
Set.
yeah.
Yeah, if that was a Red Bull instead of iced tea, you'd be 14.
Jay.
They didn't have Red Bulls when I was 14.
No.
Yeah, we
They
had,
did when I was 14.
we had Sobe, and you liked it.
Sobe.
Red Bull was not
Surge.
Surge or
It's
Kick?
probably-
Did you ever have
Kick?
Mountain Dew Kick?
Oh, no.
No, not Kickstart. Kickstart. There was something called Kick back in the day. It was,
This is empty.
Yeah.
This is
it was like 40 pounds of sugar poured into like a can.
Oh, see, from our day and age, it was this stuff that was called Jolt.
I feel like I've heard
Yeah.
of that.
Yeah, I've
That
heard
was
of
Tank.
No, not Tang. No,
that.
no. It was like 200
Hard kids
milligrams
snorted
of
Tang.
caffeine and like 120% sugar and oh yeah. It was
I liked it till you said the sugar content.
Yeah. Oh,
I
it
was
was-
like, I'll try 200 milligrams
It
of
was
caffeine.
disgusting. I
I'm
mean,
watching-
you'd be better off just like grabbing like maple syrup and just drinking maple syrup straight
Yeah,
down.
right.
Oh,
It's like super
Jolt.
Jolt.
yeah. Yep, Jolt Cola. Yeah, and then they had the
Oh, that
Then they had the
doesn't look
Jolt
familiar,
gum.
But the name sounds right.
They had what?
Jolt gum.
Jolt gum?
That
Yeah.
all caffeinated gum?
Yeah.
Caffeinated gum.
Yes.
Ugh.
I like caffeine.
Awful.
Yeah, Kick.
I don't know that
I
either.
never saw
I've never
that.
heard of Kick.
My buddy and I used to ride our bikes down to the grocery store and get like a 40 pack of it and then go to his basement and drink it. I mean, the two of us in an
I
afternoon.
thought you were gonna
I'm
say-
amazed
I
you're
thought you
alive.
were gonna say 40 ounces.
Energy
You get
gum.
40 of it?
Yep.
Oh, actually, you know
There you
what?
go.
I don't think it was Kick. I think it was Surge. I forgot about Surge. It was
Surge, I
we
know.
did get.
Admittedly, I only know it because of How I Met Your Mother.
Oof.
Was it in How I Met Your Mother?
Yeah, I think so.
Surge. Yeah, it was Surge. I lied. Not Kick. Maybe it was a mix of both. I don't know.
The point is, you drink a bunch of energy drinks in some dude's basement.
Yeah, we had to test for 5 hours.
Oh, very cool.
Sure.
And left time.
That sounds about right.
Is that not what we're
Midnight
doing
Dragon?
tonight?
What?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, my vision's
Yeah, so
clearly
there was
getting worse.
this-
I can't actually
Yeah,
read
so
from
there was
here.
this stuff that I used to drink. Jay used to be used to work for a beer distributor, and he used to get this stuff. This will be the second time I brought this up today. Must be an omen. It was 40. It was a 40-ounce bottle of this malt liquor. It was 99 cents per bottle. It's called Midnight Dragon.
I remember you telling us about
Oh,
this. Or at least you
man.
told me about it.
It would go down really smooth, but it wouldn't come out really smooth.
Oh, God.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, it was
Almost
awful.
as good as George's beef and cheese.
Oh yeah.
That's not pizza!
You want pizza?
You cannot convince me that it's pizza. I don't.
Is it real
No, it
pepperoni
is
in there or fake
combos.
pepperoni?
It's pumpable pepperoni.
Pumpable pepperoni.
He's vegetarian. He needs to
gotta
know whether it's
follow
real
it from
meat.
that
Oh, there we go.
No.
Cool.
Real? Oh,
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna pass on
I'm
principle.
guessing.
Hello, the real graveside.
What makes you real?
What makes you real?
Fair.
Dirty fingernails and 6 feet trying to climb out of the hole.
There we go.
Hello,
death.
the real graveside. God.
So you for sure don't want any of those.
Please search
So-
me from you.
As an FYI, Owen was talking about wanting to come and starting to play as well. Which I told him, you know, you get picked on by Nick an awful lot inside of work. You show up here, you are on your own, pal.
Who is this?
Owen. He's our,
They're interesting.
Senior?
The PMO's intern.
yep, PM Owen.
PMO as I affectionately
PM
call
Owen.
him.
Yeah, PM Owen. What was the other nickname we had for him?
Well, someone used just a wrong arbitrary name that we were using. He didn't like that, but we always just say like random stuff that rhymes with Owen, like you better get your shit together. You'll be going out the door.
Yeah, going. Yeah, that was it. PM going. Yep.
Sounds like he needs to be invited.
Yeah.
Yay,
actually
get
pretty-
some of
he's
the
actually
slack
pretty
for
bright
me.
kid.
Does he play D&D?
Yeah. Yeah, he plays. Yeah, him and Colin were talking about. So Colin has a
Yes,
D&D symbol on his stuff. So I've been trying to convince him, obviously, to watch. So that they
I
may
got a
spend
D&D
time
symbol,
watching.
but I can't show you.
And so also I might be getting Sinchok.
Oh, really?
Ooh.
come.
Oh, that'd be great.
I told him, I said, look, dude, you gotta make it. So he might be interested.
Oh,
We're
man.
trying to convince him. Anyway.
That'd be
Didn't know it
cool.
was
So-
going to be team killing, but okay.
All right. So, couple maintenance items that we wanted to follow up on. So you have both sets of character sheets that are out there. So it turns out that Amy only had one entry for treasure.
And it's all been allocated to Ned.
Not
Yeah.
quite.
Oh,
Okay.
where's the shot?
It's literally just 2,000 gold pieces.
What?
Yeah.
That's all I got.
He did actually up it though,
Oh, good.
so that I can do the math a lot easier. So.
Oh, it's so generous.
Because there's 14 characters, that's why. So, so everybody write on the back of your sheets. You got 150 gold,
Can we distribute the magical writing device?
Yep.
Even the dead guy?
even the dead guy.
This is
Okay,
for the
never mind.
new.
Some right there.
You said one.
That's the new one.
That's
Yes,
who this is for?
Sorry, someone said
That's
Or is
yours.
this for the other? I mean,
this is
who-
for slap. Yeah, this is for slap. Yep.
Somebody
Slap
did say
everybody.
What's the number?
150.
Yes, 150.
Okay, I
Each
need like.
person?
Yes, each
Okay.
person.
Okay, I need like 3 hours to figure out math.
Alright, 150 gold pieces.
150 gold. Yes.
GP. Does anyone have a calculator?
We can do this together. Hold on.
That's tough.
Or if it's a lot easier, you can do 30 platinum. That's what it would be too.
That is actually easier. 395 platinum. Wait, is gold easier to spend though?
What do you?
Doesn't matter.
Huh?
Platinum is 5 to 1.
So it's a nickel.
Yep.
Guys, mathematically challenged.
Yeah, I'm worse, so.
Yes. If you want to do it that way, that's perfectly fine.
What's your goal, man? No, you're way too high.
I
What's
didn't.
your
I didn't
goal
have to
at?
use my gold to. What you had to like get something fixed, get your nose restored
I
or
did.
something.
No, that was
No,
the
that was
guy.
just-
Nope.
The Oz dude.
Did you use it on a weapon?
Maybe.
I don't remember.
Hmm.
Yeah. So you do either one. Whatever fits you better
I know I had to use a lot of my gold to get
is
the
your choice. Okay.
dagger out of my hand.
Oh yeah, I was stuck there for a while.
Oh, I can
But
do
that's
this.
like the only.
5, 10, and 50.
Expenditure I've had.
Alright.
5, 6.
So,
Is this the right
you
one?
get back to the Nose's place, and he pays you for the stuff it is that you have.
Yeah.
There were also a few magic items, so these you can actually write down.
For each of us?
No. This is
No,
what
this is
you
divvy up.
you accumulated.
And this
Okay.
is the new levels, right?
This is the old.
Where I am?
This is slap.
Okay.
Yep.
How you guys keep track of this over 30 plus 8 years, whatever, and I can't even remember 2 sets of characters.
You got good systems. What can I say?
Write a lot of stuff down.
So yeah, the guy that's the black belt in Six Sigma keeps track of like all the groups. And
That'll
stuff like
do
that.
it.
So
Is that
that's
guy
fine.
still following?
Is that guy still what?
Is the guy still following?
The guy.
Bottomless pit?
Oh yeah, Big Mama.
Keeping track of him?
Oh yeah,
Did
absolutely.
we ever check in on that guy?
Let's cut back to what's
Yeah.
happening at
Every
this.
once in a while, takes a breath to
Now,
Yeah.
still can't see.
Wait, is that the webcam?
Yeah, can't see him.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay, so the things that you ended up getting.
Yes.
Is, is this as a group?
No. This is, she's
I'm
writing
writing
it
it down.
down. We'll distribute it out however it is. That we
Don't
need
worry,
Once
Elio's
it's
not
in
stealing
my
all of it yet.
ledger.
to. Okay,
Once
so
I write it,
you
I
got
get it.
what's called straw stuffing. So, this is the straw that you had in the bag of holding.
Yeah, don't I have that?
Yeah,
It's in my
you.
bag, so.
Yeah,
I mean.
you won't get away that quickly.
It's gonna be holding your body before you know it.
Okay.
I'll throw a dagger.
So, in order to use it, you have to spend 1 round of literally stuffing it into your robes or your armor, or, whatever the case
We're
is.
making ourselves scarecrows.
Okay.
And your abdominal
Basically.
cavity.
Oh,
So,
okay.
once per day, what it actually does, it provides the equivalent of an extra healing potion in hit points. So basically, it does 3 die 8 plus 3. Okay? Alright, so 6 to 27. Now, the downside of it is, and those hit points come off first. Okay? So you get hit with any kind of magic or weapon, whatever the case may be. those actually come off first. And you can use it either when you're at total or before total. Okay?
I said 30 plus, Jay. You want
Alright.
me to say 40 minus?
Now, the downside of it is it also makes you, obviously, more susceptible to fire.
Yeah.
Okay? So if you have it on, you are -2 on any saves versus something that requires spell save versus, like, fire. So if you get hit with a fireball, you get hit with burning hands.
Somebody gets fire-tipped arrows all of a sudden.
Yep.
Likes to shoot
Yeah,
in
anything
combat.
that's like that. Well, there's some special things about that, too, you haven't heard yet. So, it makes you -2 on any of your saves, and you take an extra 1 hit point per die of damage.
Just in general.
Yes. So if you think of it this way, so if you had it on, and remember the witch threw a fireball
Right.
at everybody. So for every die 6, you would have taken 1 extra hit point on top of it. So instead of it being 1 to 6 per die, you would actually take 2 to 7 per die.
Okay.
Okay, and then any saving throws that you would have had are -2.
Okay.
Okay,
Any saving throws or just those versus
those
fire?
versus fire. That's what I mean.
You can walk through whatever, so that you want.
Okay. You also got the tin hat of smoke. It has 3 separate spells once per day. So it does Wall of Fog. I'm sorry, once per day for the first 2. Wall of Fog, Stinking Cloud.
Can you only use one or the other once a day, or you can use each once
You can
a
use
day?
each one once per day, and the last one you can use once per week, and that's called Cloud Kill.
That's what Bart did inside of his armor.
Yes, basically.
I thought that was stinky.
All three of those you'll find in the player's handbook if you want to look them up.
It's like
Okay.
Dutch oven.
Okay? Now, I will forewarn you, all 3 of them, it's not just enemies. It can affect anybody. So don't be going and walking inside of a cloud kill. Alright? In order to invoke it, though, you have to do the Tin Man dance from Wizard of Oz. So at the very end, you have to pump your arm like this.
Cloud kill.
Yeah,
and do a
basically.
heel kick without falling on the ground.
Yep.
Wow. So you have to roll for dexterity and everything.
That's not that hard.
So Soren may have an issue with that, being
Yep.
that he can't even do a flip.
Okay. You also got his oil can of rust resistance. So once per day, it does a resist acid and corrosion spell.
Who's the one that started oiling that dude up?
Do you have to? Is there a certain amount left?
I don't think I'll do that.
You only use it so many times, kind of like a.
No.
Who,
Just
who
once
oiled
per
that
day.
guy up, by the way? Was it Rod?
No.
Oh, Gradis, sure.
Yeah.
Um,
Because Izix.
Of course.
Because Izix did it.
It would always
Okay.
be kicks.
All of these, I should also state, all function at 12th level.
kicks also
As far
do-
as like length of time, or area of effect, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
kicks also threw our basket away.
Think kicks.
Yes. So unfortunately, yeah, you lost the basket,
Yeah.
which that actually
With the-
served up
with the
20
food.
meal servings per day. But
No, we left that for the Manticore.
yeah, that's what I said. You lost it.
Yeah, we didn't hang out there.
We also didn't get destroyed by Manticore.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have destroyed us.
But you would have had to sing somewhere over the rainbow in order to do it. That means the player actually has to do that.
I would give up that basket to
I would
listen
do
to any
it.
of you guys.
As long as I don't have to remember all the words and we can sing like
No,
two
you
bars.
just have to. No. You just have to sing that.
Oh,
that
I would
line.
totally do that.
Yep. But same thing with Tin Hat of Smoke. You got to get up. You got to actually dance.
I'm gonna
Okay.
have to bring my dancing shoes.
The other thing you missed out on was the Sash of Courage, which that's a shame because that one I really liked. That one you had to sing if I were King of the Forest. Once per day, it basically gave you an extra battle shout. So it gave any character the ability to do like the fighter's battle shout for 5 rounds.
Well, sure, if you're brave enough to sing If I Were King of the Forest.
Where was that one at? That was on the
That was the
Manticore?
Manticore. That was the sash that looked like from Coming to America. That,
Oh, yeah, the big...
Yep.
Would we have had to fight him to get it?
Oh yeah. You'd have to kill him to get it.
Would he have destroyed most of our party in the process?
Probably not. It was just a
No.
single Manticore.
Yeah, come on. Just pull out
Coward.
a couple extra stakes and stuff, throw it over his head.
We did that.
No, you gave
No,
him the
We
basket.
gave him the basket.
Yeah. You give him the full basket. But anyway, it had the ability to do that.
Then he
3
turns
times per
back
day
to
it
us.
could
That'd
cast
be a
Remove Fear,
mistake.
and 1 time per day it could do Cloak of Bravery.
I don't know if the stakes
But
are that high.
anyway. Okay.
Did you just?
It's already started.
Oh!
Jeff technically started
Yeah,
it.
I started.
Rod
Dang it,
did.
Jeff!
Rod did.
His last mistake.
Okay. On the Witch, you got Bracers AC
Surprisingly
5,
hard. Must have been
Okay.
mistaken identity.
My God.
and this can be worn by anybody. Okay?
Okay.
But typically speaking, it's going to be like straight mages or thieves or something to that degree. They act like armor, but think of them almost like Wonder Woman bracelets. Okay?
Jeff's already.
You also
Someone has them.
you also got from her a +2 ring of protection.
I have that. But I have a +1 ring.
That gives you +2 to your armor class if you're wearing non-magical armor.
And Neb's got some
Okay.
bracers already. Is there a limit on how many bracers you can wear?
Just one set.
You can't stack them.
Yeah, can't stack. Can't stack those, but you can stack bracers with rings of protection, with other items of protection.
Sure, I can't put them on my ankles. I got dainty ankles.
Yeah, no. Only if you get an anklet of protection. And also a ring of wizardry, which doubles 4th level spells. So that is for mages only.
Okay.
Doubles.
Okay.
When you say double, it doubles their level, or
No,
doubles
doubles the
number of spells?
number of 4th level spells they can take that they can actually cast when they can cast them.
That's cool.
So you get 4th level spells when you turn 7th. So when you turn 7th, you'll actually be able to cast 2 instead of 1.
Okay, I know math is hard. I'm confused.
Huh?
I know math is hard, but I'm confused.
Okay.
4
Carry the one.
and 7.
Okay. So there's levels of spells.
Okay.
Okay. For magic users, it's 1st level through 9th level.
Okay.
Now, that's the level of the spell. But then each character also has a level for the class that they're playing.
Right.
So you have to be a 7th level magic user to cast a 4th level spell.
Okay.
But it's not 1-to-1 correlation.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just surprising to me that it's not like every 2 levels or something. It's not a
Nope.
consistent.
It
Why
kind of
would that
is. It
surprise you?
kind of is to a degree. So, like when you turn 18th, you can actually cast 9th level spells. When you turn 16th, you can cast 8th level spells. When you turn 14th, you can cast 7th level.
Okay.
Okay, and so forth.
Okay.
All right. Now there are some variations that are in there early
Yeah.
on, but that's the basic gist of it.
Okay. That makes
Okay.
more sense.
So that can be used by Neb, Pari, Ickelrot, anybody who is a magic user type class.
Great.
Okay.
I know one of those guys.
I would hope.
Now you have to wear it, and you have to keep it worn in order to gain the benefit. So the moment you take it off, you lose that extra spell. At that point, if you take it off, you put it back on. You have to rememorize.
Oh.
Okay.
So you can't like fake not being married or anything?
Nope. Nope. You also gained her broom of flying.
Broom of flying.
What do you have to do to activate that?
Be a witch.
Just put it between your legs and go.
Giddy up.
That's not what she said.
Thank you for catching yourself.
And you also gained the golden cap of the flying monkeys.
Golden cap of the flying monkeys.
Yep.
Do we still have a rat?
Yes. And you still have a dead guy.
Wait, who's the good guy?
Yeah.
Yep.
I love how you asked that question and pointed at him.
It's only because everybody else was dead, except
Okay.
me, and everybody else was getting
Now,
slept
what this will
and
do
held and
is it will
Doesn't sound
call
like
12 flying monkeys.
Oh.
What?
We have a flying monkey army now, potentially.
It's not an army.
12 is an
12.
army.
It's a
No.
dozen. Yeah, the
Dozen
baker's
is
Yeah,
army.
12 is more like a shock troop.
and the golden cap looks like this.
That makes sense.
It's a
Kind of,
company.
sort of.
It's what?
It's a company.
No, it looks more like a
Monkey
yarmulke.
company.
Or platoon.
That's what I kind of was picturing.
Yeah.
Like from the movie.
Okay.
Platoon of
Now,
monkeys.
can only be used by an individual 3 times.
Can it ever be recharged?
Nope. So you Neb could use it, and he can only use it 3 times, and that's it. It has to go to another wearer. at
Oh,
that point.
then they
each
can-
But if you got it back, you can't use it again.
I like my
So everyone can use it 3 times.
Yes.
Hmm?
Potentially.
No,
Potentially.
mine's unlimited. It's just you have to wait X
Um,
amount of time to reuse it.
Okay. And there's an incantation that you have to use, and this is actually straight out of the Wizard of Oz.
Okay.
You have to stand on your left foot and say Epi Peppy Khaki.
Peppy, peppy, khaki.
Then stand on your right foot and say Hilo Holo Hello.
Oh, boy,
Then you
that's
have to
cheap.
stand on both feet and you have to shout Zizzy Zuzzy Zick.
This actually sounds familiar. I feel like I knew this.
It's right out of the book.
I've never read the book. That's why I'm
Yeah.
surprised that I know it.
They didn't have that in the movie. I
So,
don't
of
remember.
course,
Wow.
anybody who is trying to do that, you have to actually do that in person.
Makes sense.
Can we do like a repeat after me thing? Because there's no
Yeah.
way I'm going to remember any of it.
First, you have to shotgun a beer, and then you have to say it.
Or you have to do the bat on the ground and put your forehead on it and spin around like 10 times,
After
and then
I
you have to do that.
I don't think I can shotgun a beer. I'm just not fast enough, and I'm pretty sure I will then go throw up.
Gravity takes care.
While
Yep.
surrounded by
That's
2x4s with nails stuck through them.
Wait, what? What's that last part?
Sadist.
He's
Okay.
just bitter because he's dead.
So, you do make it back to Overlook.
Well, most of us.
Yeah.
We drag your corpse.
I'm still there. I
I
just
think
don't
we should
know
just
where
chop
we're
them
at.
into pieces.
No,
Yes,
you're
no,
not
by
there.
order.
Your body's there.
Darren Yugi, thank you
I
for
know one of those
following.
guys.
Do you know Yugi Moto
Okay.
by any chance?
Are you a necromancer?
So,
I'm a shadow mage.
um,
Close
No,
enough.
same thing.
Atellus had already made
Necrophile
arrangements
also got
with the
same.
Temple of Pelor as a contingency to get like healing and so forth.
I love how he knows that we're a mess.
So, as opposed to the original 5,000 gold it would take to get him raised, it's only going to cost 3.
Huh. This can't.
Raise him from the dead.
It's really expensive though.
Come on, guys, we can all chip in.
No, I'm
No.
good.
Can't we just steal it from his pocket?
Well, I mean, he can obviously pay for it first. If the party wants to contribute, they can contribute.
Who's offering to do this?
The priest of Pelor.
I say we go to a necromancer, offer to dismember our party member, and ask him how much each part goes for.
Well, the funny thing is when you
See if I
actually
can
do a
necromancer.
raised dead, if you're missing body parts, even the raised, you're missing the body parts. You don't regrow everything.
Yeah.
How much for a right arm?
Yeah, I mean, like,
I mean, the right one is worth more
Kinda
than the left,
profit.
right?
Which one's the one? Is it the guy? Is it the one that responds to slap?
Nope.
No. It's Joachim's character.
What?
That's
Oh,
true.
that is-
It's your fellow mushroom eater.
Oh,
Yep.
I feel a little bad about
It's your
that.
provider.
Right?
Yeah, he's your dealer.
It's good.
basically your dealer.
You gotta
Yeah,
save
yeah,
the
you're
dealer.
You have to awkwardly revive him occasionally. That's just how
My
it works.
druid can also wander off into the woods and locate a mushroom or two.
Greyhawk.
Yeah,
Alright.
but we can't have
So,
one of you.
Atella
wander
says
off.
he's willing to donate 1,000.
Wow.
1,000 gold?
Yes.
What?
How much is it total?
It's 3,000.
3,000.
3,000 total.
How much is he putting in, the dead man?
That's really up to Jeff.
I think we
Well, can he really choose, or do we choose for him?
No, he can choose. He can, as the
Soren?
player, he can choose.
Oh,
Soren will throw in 500 gold.
No, I want to hear what Jeff's throwing in. How much is your character worth to you?
Once he wakes up, I'll probably say something.
Like 1,000?
You can remember, Jeff, as the player, you can choose. So,
I'll do 500.
Well,
$1, Bob.
Kicks will.
Hey, just remember, you guys made me in this position.
I was fighting with you.
Soren donated. Ilya will not.
Kicks will
It's worth
donate.
it.
Kicks will donate 250. Free, who did not go on the quest, says.
Skady will
I'll
do
do so.
500.
okay, so you're up to
all
22.
you.
You're up to
She had a bad
2250.
feeling about this.
Did you count Skady's?
Yes. So you're up to 2250. So Laura will throw in the other 750.
How much did I say I was putting in?
500.
500.
See, all you gotta do is wait everyone else out.
Wait.
You jerk.
Oh, Nick's at -10. Did anybody bandage that wound? Nope.
It's gonna cost him.
Oh, wait.
Those bandages ain't cheap.
I was just doing math in my head, guys. I was working out a distribution curve between my characters, and you just beat me to the punch. That's all.
Right.
Distribution.
Roll percentiles.
curve.
It's not a thing.
Oh, what do I gotta roll to make sure that
Your
I?
your
See,
resurrection survival.
How much of your body comes back?
Can I chip in 50?
Where's that
to
at? Oh,
omit a certain
90%?
part of his body?
So I gotta
No, we're not
be
going to
90 or
necromancer.
below?
Yes.
They're not going to necromancer.
I imagine the priest, the paler don't.
There you go.
approve of
Yep,
that.
0-3. Okay, you're back.
Hey.
Okay.
Hey.
Nice
All
to
right.
see you.
So, what you do is
What is the proper way to greet a once dead guy?
How you feeling? You look great.
Did you see Elvis?
Yeah, that's a good question,
Okay.
actually.
All right.
You might
So
need a shower.
take your constitution
smell?
down by a point,
And that'll never come back.
I'm sure it's not you.
Right,
I'm just
what's
wondering.
unless you get like wishes
Something
or
else.
Why are you
something,
looking so
something like
great,
that. So
buddy?
what's his constitution?
That is
It's
not.
12 now.
the correct way.
After the
12 now.
subtraction.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
No. I feel like that's poor etiquette.
So I think it's 80 and 85.
Sorry I didn't say hi earlier. I was buried.
As far as
Crazy with
oh, that's
work.
got to
Yeah,
drop.
that drops
So sorry.
Yeah, so it's at 85, 90, so it goes to
So
80 and
80 and
85.
85. Yep.
So as you keep being
Yes.
revived, you have less
You
of a
lose.
chance.
Yes. So case in point.
Hopefully
Okay.
there's no
This
disease.
So
is the
you're
first
ugly
character
as
that
hell
you
to
have had
begin
die.
with.
Yes.
So every time that you get raised, you lose a point of constitution. Okay? So basically what that means is if you had a constitution 13 like Jacob had, he can only be raised from the dead 13 times. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Every time that you actually get raised, you lose a point of constitution.
What
So
if you
Meaning that I'm
increase your constitution after that?
then you can get raised that many more times. But it's not a very easy thing to go and do.
I'm a little more dusky and I look like I got hit once more with a bag of hammers.
At least it wasn't a truck.
Well, if you pick at it, it's never going to heal.
What's that? If I what? Pick?
If you pick at it, it's never going to heal.
A pickaxe?
You just pick it.
Pick at it. Like the scab. Stop! It's weird.
Okay. So you can wait a day, and Atellus will be able to cast Dispel Magic on Soren to get him back.
Well, but I kind of like him as a rat.
I forgot
It's
it was.
Me too.
He's just on my
Can we take a
shoulder.
vote for this? Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest. I forgot it was a
So-
rat.
He was stuck in with the witch, and I think the witch, before he ran somewhere, cast a spell, right?
Yeah, I dodged it.
Yeah.
I don't know what I did.
He dodged a couple. He took a few damaging spells, and then she finally said enough, and she cast a spell called Polymorph Other and turned him into a rat.
And he was running around with the gold yarmulke.
Yeah, he had the golden
Oh, the
yarmulke.
cap. That's what it was. Yeah.
Yep, he had the cap.
And then fell into a hole.
Yay.
Yep.
Not a very nimble rat.
All right.
No.
Now he's on Kix's shoulder.
Can we vote, though?
Of course he is.
And Kix gives him so much beef and cheese.
It's like I only have
He's
it.
kind of a fat rat now.
Easy. All right. Now you need to do the same. So you need to roll your System Shock.
Okay.
So on the front of your sheet,
Yeah.
where it has System Shock, you got to roll percentile. So you got to get that or below.
All right.
So if you don't get it,
If you do not,
you
then
come back, but you still have a rat tail.
no, you don't come back at all.
That's
The
terrible.
hairstyle
So,
or a rat
yeah.
tail.
So if he doesn't make it, basically Soren dies, and then you're back to another $3,000 in gold to get him raised.
Remember, Soren did donate toward your raising.
Yep.
What?
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
I'm good.
Okay.
Wait, what's
Yeah,
the
me too.
flavor, like, failing that roll? Is it, like, he just freaks out that he's a rat for the rest of his life, and then he just
If he
dies?
fails the roll, no, he just no.
Like, what's the...
I mean, my body can't
his
handle
body
it.
his body is basically changing.
He
So
just can't handle it.
Right.
It's
the
kind of
body
like
just
a
can't
human
take the
body
shot.
going into
Okay.
shock.
So did you ever
Gotcha.
see Willow, the movie Willow?
Willow.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Mad Mardigan.
Mad Mod.
Oh, all right. So you're gonna have to watch that one.
I have to watch the whole movie.
Yes.
I don't understand this. Damn it.
Yes, you do. Yeah.
No, because there's a
on the
good
list of 100
to get an
movies.
idea of what polymorph is.
Oh,
That's
okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
I know what it
Gotcha.
is.
yeah,
It's a blue spell in magic.
yeah. You basically get changed into whatever.
Yeah, turns the creature
So-
into-
so we had it-
Shapeshifter and Throne of
So we
Glass.
ended up having something at one point. This is another old story. So in the game, there's what's called there's a monster it's called a cloaker, Okay, so think of it as a almost like a magical evil blanket, so to speak.
So a Dementor.
I'm sorry?
A Dementor.
I don't know what
Harry
Dementor is.
Potter.
No, I'm not familiar with that. So
But every
Just
now
breathe,
and
Amy.
then,
Just breathe.
every now and then he removes the blanket. He's not wearing anything.
now there's also what is known as a
Don't hear
cloaker lord, which is like a super dementor, I guess.
My heart is breaking.
So the same player that had Big Mama jump in the pit ended up having a somehow or another. Then there's a wand of polymorphing. I think that's what had happened. Ended up turning the Cloaker Lord into a frog,
Oh, that's different.
and so the frog would every once in a while go "Brr, dispel me, brr, dispel me," and that's all that you would hear. Well, in the middle of a fight, a dispel magic ended up going off. He was carrying the frog with him, and in the same round ended up coming out as a Cloaker Lord, and he used the wand again, and it failed the saving throw again, and turned it back into a frog. So, yeah, that could have been nasty.
This
Really, really nasty.
This is a Dementor.
Kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
You-
Yeah,
Jeff
I
showed me.
showed her.
Some people can carry around
cloakers,
polymorph
the original
cloaker
one.
lords on their shoulders, but I can't carry around a pocket demon.
Yep.
Yeah. It's a little bit different, but that I'm still
can't
gonna
carry
picture
around
those
a rat.
Dementors because that's.
You can carry around a pocket demon if you want, but just the repercussions that can come with it.
And you can carry around a rat.
I'm not a rat anymore.
See, I
You can
can't.
still carry him on your shoulder.
I mean, you can.
Would you like to
So
pet my
it's
pocket
okay.
demon
Heavy.
instead?
So,
You saying I'm fat?
at this point, you have multiple magic items that you can choose from. If you want to go as party dictates, you can go by need and or use, or roll off for it. And then basically it becomes whatever first pick.
Sorry, I'm checking to see if I would be in for one of them.
So as a for instance, like I said, the Ring of Wizardry can only be used by the magic users in the group.
Yeah.
The bracers are going to be big for any of the mages, like Pari. That would be a good thing for her to have. Ilya, obviously.
Elia's definitely into that.
The
Um,
monk
The monk,
is a thief.
What AC are the bracers?
5.
5.
Lower numbers are better.
Yes.
So if you already had a
I-
armor class of
I'm an
0,
AC5.
I have bracers of AC 6. I could give someone in exchange for the AC 5s.
Yeah. So if you actually did that, you could theoretically do that. So if you decided to take bracers, you could take your other pair and push them back in for somebody else to get. Yeah. Eventually, like the druids, that would be a good thing that they could take.
but if they're already at armor class 4, though, would that's
But that's AC 4
with
without dexterity and so forth. Now you can't use a shield with them. You go shieldless. Okay.
Like Meb has an AC class of 1 because of his bracers.
Right. So you'd be actually AC 0. You would go from being 1144 for your ACs to being 0033.
Ilia definitely wants
So.
the bracers because she's currently 7777.
Yeah.
I want the magic.
Yeah. And Pari is at. She's got bracers AC 6. I think.
Yeah, I'm at 6.
Yep. So the one who would probably gain the most out of them would be Ilya or Jason. Or Ekelrod.
EE.
Oh, Nickel Rock can wear those?
Yep. You. EE.
I
hold on.
can't.
Yeah,
I
EE would be
can't
another one.
conscionably allow a character to happen that is constantly threatening to shank all of our party members.
I haven't actually done it though.
Yeah, let me have it.
Yeah.
Nickel Rock.
Roll off!
Well, I thought we were
I
going to
haven't
roll
been
off
stabbed
anyways.
by any of you. Thanks.
Are we rolling?
I don't say that enough.
How many items do you have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I think considering what the things that are out there,
Yeah.
it probably would make sense. So there are 30-sided dice that are out there.
I would like the monkey hat.
Of course you
That
would.
is my request. I think it matches my slippers.
So you can go ahead and roll off, and then just take the characters.
30-sided die.
I'm trying to move this in.
We have enough 30-sided die for
Yeah, right here.
This thing?
this?
Who's all in it? What about joking then?
Yeah, I'll probably roll in for him as well.
Okay.
Roll it. See what number you get.
Or 2 30-sided die.
Do we really need that?
Well,
Is
I'm gonna roll-
Atellus and Lorelil gonna be in it?
Who?
Atellus and Lorelil?
I'm gonna roll 1 twice.
Yeah, they'll probably be in it because one of them would be interested in the. I mean, like the +2 ring.
Sword
That's a good
first.
thing for anybody.
Do we go by character or do we just roll?
You roll.
Human?
Say who the
What'd you
character
have?
is and who you're rolling
Huh?
for.
What'd you have?
Soren is 23.
So that's kind of high.
Nep. Wow, that's quite the roll.
17, Neb.
Yeah.
29.
Hold on.
Ilias 20.
I hope that's the 30.
So hold on.
Icarot.
Nope, that's a 1.
Icarot
You want a low number,
was...
Wait, do you want a low number or a high number?
High
you
number.
want a high number.
Nick, you're so mean.
Did you put?
This line right here.
Okay, so Ilya was at 20. Okay.
Yes, Ilias
6
20.
is 10.
Kicks
Katie is.
is right here.
1, 3.
3. Oh my
All right, you're
Who
the
was that?
worst at this.
Rod? Oh.
Icarot's a 1 and
Yeah.
Katie's a 3.
So he's got his mojo working.
Bree's in front. She's 29.
Soren is
Son
23 and
is-
Ilias 20, so
Okay,
you switch
back
them.
of the line,
Hey, at
4.
least you're in front of
That was
at
a...
least in front of Rod.
That's a 3.
In front of both my characters? Come
Yes.
on.
So this is for EE.
Hey guys, leave me some good stuff.
You're tied.
Signed.
Tied at
for
1.
Yeah.
Oh,
Monk.
roll off.
12. What'd Kicks have?
10. Yep. Okay. So
Oh my gosh.
all right.
Roll
Lorelil.
outside the line,
29.
Oh my
but-
goodness.
Ooh.
Atellus. 12. Oric. 13.
Oric is 13.
Yep, 13. So he's one ahead. Here.
Wait, you're supposed to roll for all
And
of them?
Aragon.
Yes.
Yes.
Including.
No, just
9.
the 2 for the.
Slap.
Okay.
Just slap.
What was Jason and what was Kicks?
Kicks was 10.
Yeah, kicks is done.
Jason was 4.
Okay.
Neb was 17.
She's supposed
So Lorelil says you can go first.
Oh, okay.
So go ahead and move Puri up.
I tried to basically write down what all of they did.
Pretty would want.
Well, straw stuffing is disgusting, so I'm not getting that.
He doesn't
A
like
tin
getting
hat of
stuff.
smoke is so unfashionable.
What? Everyone's vaping these days.
Did you guys see the new store next to Mr. Hero? It's like, I'll have to take a picture. It's like some vape shop next to the Lucky 7.
Oh, yeah.
It's a 7 vape, and there's probably a door that connects them on there. So
Chasing vapors.
chasing vapors.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah, I saw it today.
There's
Nice.
so many of those now.
Alright, I think I'm gonna do.
Monkey hat.
Sorry, can you say your ring of protection again? Is it plus
So it's +2. So in her case, because all she's wearing is bracers, it'll be +2 on her armor class and +2 to all of her saving throws. Now, that does not apply to ability checks. So if I say make a save against your dexterity,
Yeah.
that does not apply. Okay? It's only against regular saving throws.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, so for her, that probably would be huge because she'd go from armor class 6 to armor class 4, and then she'd have +2 on all of her saving throws.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna do the ring of protection.
Okay.
Aww.
You can cross it off the list.
Put your name next to it and then cross it off.
And then it goes
Your
to
character's name.
Lorelil?
Yep.
Alright. Do you need to see the list for Lorelil?
Nope.
So she's called, what is it called? Just ring of protection.
Plus 2 ring of protection, that's it.
She's gonna. Trade down for later draft. I'll give her 5 gold.
In the future first pick.
And a future first pick to be named later.
Yep.
A pick swap.
Hey, I'm operating like the Browns right here.
Let's see. You know, after she sees the list, she says, you know what, I think that there's going to be others that are more important. So she abdicates.
She's so selfless in general.
Okay. Soren.
NPCs tend to be
Soren
that.
should do what the NPC did.
Soren is actually thinking about doing that.
What a nice Soren.
Sorry, don't forget, I already have beef and cheese still.
Since
You
You
don't
don't
Soren's,
get beef and cheese.
since
got it.
Soren's teeth hurt from carrying that cap around all that time.
Remember, you're no longer a rat.
Soren is going to abdicate in order to show off to Lorlo. And appear more selfless.
Show off to who?
Lorlo. Ilya will not be.
That's so sweet of you.
Whoa, what's wrong with your teeth, Soren?
Ilya is not going to do that.
I wouldn't expect her to.
Ilya is going to take the bracers.
Okay. Alright, so in all your armor classes, rate AC 5. Just rate 5.
Oh yeah, mine goes to 4, right?
And then Oric is next.
I don't think Jason's next.
No,
Jace-
Neb's
or
next.
Neb's
Neb's
next. I'm
next.
so sorry.
Neb is next.
My eyes glaze right over Neb.
Weird how that happens. I want to fly around and annoy people.
Oh god.
Have a tin hat of ass stinking. No, I think I'm gonna take the Ring of Wizardry. Is there a cap on the number of rings you can?
That would be 10, but
You only wear 2 at a time. You can have more. You can have more.
You could trade
You
them
can
out.
only
Wear one
wear
each.
2 at a time,
Not
unless
really.
you get other items that allow you to.
Get more fingers.
Yeah.
if he grows
I
more
don't-
Well,
fingers-
there's
actually-
there are items that are out there which are called like mage hands. So it's like a decapitated hand, but it allows you to wear.
But I'm assuming
What?
Neb's not
Nice.
actively
Kinda creepy.
wearing his.
I don't like
robes
this.
all hours
Correct.
of the day.
Yeah, that would be different.
All right, so I'm gonna take
It's a
the
waste,
ring.
though, if you put it in your pouch and it just happens to get lost. You know the whole story with Gollum.
It's true.
they made a movie out of it.
I'm gonna take the Ring of Wizardry for Neb.
Okay. All right. So you just write down on the back under rings. You can just say wizardry 4th.
Okay. I get two additional slots. Right?
Yep.
Okay. Next.
Now it's
The
Oric.
broom was super tempting, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of a cool idea.
Oric.
So the only thing, actually, Orc is going to take the can of rust resistance.
Oh, rust resistance. Nice.
That sounds like a
Hammer's
very
going to
good
be
thing.
happy
Yeah.
about that.
Oil is hammer.
Yep.
Alright, fight to the death to decide.
Did you mark that down? Or?
Yeah,
Who's
I
next?
have one.
No, I mean,
Oh, yeah.
that
Who's going?
Oric took it.
Oh,
Ain't
yeah,
you
I
gonna-
wrote down his
Are you
name.
gonna roll off for 12?
And I think I
Uh,
spelled it
depends on
right.
what
I'm
it
not
tells
actually
us
sure how to
it's
spell
gonna
Oric.
Use 12.
I think it was 4 letters.
Yeah.
It's
That's
between
gonna go
O-R-I-K.
from Hannah's hand.
Yeah,
It's
that's what I
between
have.
the rings.
It's a giant
It's
gauntlet
between you two,
with
right?
a bunch of rings on
Yep.
it.
You guys
Seven
roll
I've also
rings,
seen a
bitches.
similar name,
Figured
but
girls
it's
can have 2 rings,
Ulrich,
guys.
and it's
Oh, which one did he take?
Ulrich.
Which one did Oric take?
The-
Can of
Oh my
rust?
gosh, I crossed off the wrong thing.
Nah, that's it. Now you have to give up one thing that you picked.
No.
Bracers. Bracers
are
back in
on
the pile.
table.
Racer's back in the pile.
No, they're
Yeah,
making
she
fun
crossed
of
off
me.
the wrong thing.
so
Oh.
that's a
Just
penalty.
the tin hat smoke's still on the list, okay? I'm sorry.
The tin hat? Okay.
Yep.
No.
Tin hat of smoke
Or no,
Um,
I did that.
and
What's the Tellus want to do?
You
Each your time.
What are you interested in?
Who is it? Hang on. What?
He is debating.
Jacob.
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 So, straw of stuffing.
No dog snoring in the background. He ate his ice and went to
Tin
sleep.
hat, wall of fog,
She ate
stinking
his
cloud.
her ice. Oh my gosh.
So,
Broom of flying. What's the broom of flying do? We don't really
That's
know.
it,
Just
fly.
flies.
Just put it between your
Yep.
legs and hold it.
Have you ever seen Kiki's delivery service?
You ever seen
Calls tall
Bewitched?
flying monkeys
You've
3
seen her-
times.
Come on, Kiki's delivery service is so much better.
What has
What
to
is it?
happen with
Have you ever
the
seen it?
hat?
Studio
You ever
GP.
The
seen
golden
the Sorcerer's
cap?
Apprentice?
you just have, there's an incantation you just have to recite.
It's very cute. It's about
And does
young
that call
witch
the
moving
12
to a big
monkeys?
city
Calls the 12 monkeys
to
under
learn
your,
how to
under
make
your
lunch on
control.
her own, and she starts her own delivery business delivering bread for a bakery, and it's so cute.
How strong is the broom?
And she has a little black cat.
Could I
named
use that as a
Gigi.
staff in?
No, you
Very
can't use it as a
sassy.
weapon. It's an item.
I've come as her for Halloween at work twice.
Actually, he's
Because
gonna
it's easy.
take.
You just put on a
take the broom
dress
flying.
and a red
Okay.
bow and flats and look. And bring in a black cat, and I have a black cat of Gigi.
And a broom?
So, I don't have a broom.
Vacuum cleaner?
And then
I could bring back.
There you go.
I have a yardstick. I have a Swiffer.
That works. That's
Stop.
just
I don't have a broom. Cat
so
would eat it if I did.
He'll take the tin hat of smoke.
okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Couldn't see him with the tin
Next
hat. Okay.
This is gonna be hilarious to see him with a tin hat.
Kicks.
Monkey hat.
I thought you already got it.
No, not yet.
Oh, you got the ring of protection.
He's totally taking monkey hat.
Monkey hat for kicks.
This is gonna be fantastic. I cannot wait to see how he uses this.
Who's after
That would be Aragon. I don't think there's anything left.
straw?
Yeah. that's
Oh, the
so-
straw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Aragon's taking the straw.
Yeah, he would take the straw.
Alright. Is that it?
That's it.
Okay. Good job. So the last 4 of us.
Sorry.
Well, if there's any consolation, the golden cap will eventually get passed around.
Yeah, I mean that will probably be passed throughout the party.
Great. So I get to wear it after everyone else is worn.
It'll be
Yes.
nice and warm for
Here's, here's hoping no one has lice.
What's it called? Golden.
Golden cap of the flying monkeys. Kind of does what it says on the tin.
Did you write down the incantation?
I did not.
Oh man, you better.
Okay.
You said it too quickly.
Okay.
Ziggy zaggy, ziggy zaggy, oi oi
Oh,
oi.
close. That's the golden
That's the
cap
last
of,
step.
of brew.
Oh, right.
Okay.
There's a lot of
Are
golden
there
caps.
trampolines in
Are there what?
trampolines?
Here's to monkeys. He's true blue.
All right. So I'll read off the incantation if you want to write it down.
I can
Are you
write
gonna
it
write
down.
down?
Yeah, I can
Okay.
write it.
So you got to stand on your left foot and say Epi, Peppy, Khaki.
Make sure
Epi.
you spell that right.
K-H-A-K-I.
K-A-K-K-E.
I just spelled the word khaki.
No, no.
Like khaki pants?
Is that
Yes.
okay?
Fine. However it is that you need to.
If you don't say it right,
Nick, you can pronounce these words.
it's like
Yep.
mumbling the
Peppy, peppy, khaki
Necronomicon.
pants.
High, low. You got to stand on your right foot. Say high, low. Holo, hello.
What was the second one?
Holo.
Polo?
Holo. Like, almost like hollow, but without the W.
H-O-L-O.
Polo.
Where them holos at?
There you go.
Polo, hello.
Yep.
Hello,
Hello,
holos.
hello.
And then you have to stand on both feet and shout.
Shout.
Zizzy,
Picture
Zuzzy,
showing up like
Zick.
that.
Zizzy.
Between two monkeys. Just
Zuzzy.
flying, just hovering.
No, I'm
That's
leaving it.
you?
I left it over
That's
there.
gonna be me.
What was the
Okay.
third word?
Zick.
I think
Zick.
you could start a talk show between two monkeys. It's like between
Got
two
it.
friends.
Okay.
There's a Game of Thrones one called Between Two
Yep.
Weirwoods.
So this will summon 12 monkeys.
To do your bidding.
Yep. Just for sake of argument, they are 5+5 hit die.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So they each have 40 hit points. and they're
Can't
each
wait.
AC 6.
We'll summon the
bad.
monkeys and then summon the Valhalla spirits and set them against each other.
Why?
I would join forces.
And now,
So if you go looking for
make some popcorn with the corn that I have.
if you go looking for
Thank
their
you.
attack ability, they attack. They're similar to what are
3PA.
called Sioux monsters.
Okay.
Okay.
This
So
is
you
from
awesome.
the
SU
wiki,
monsters.
so you know
I
that's
like
right.
it. That's awesome.
That's the
That's
actual,
what it looks like.
Oh my gosh.
not actual, but
Monkey cat.
The monkey
that's
cat.
from
There
the
you
Oz
go.
wiki.
Nice.
Of course, it has a wiki.
Yeah.
It's huge.
That's awesome.
Okay.
It must
So,
obey you no matter good or bad.
Sioux
Desire
monster.
deed
Yep.
you want done.
does it have the full
I
stats?
It's
No,
just a
I
picture.
just it's just a picture.
Jeff, can you make
It's
a,
not the
Yeah.
original.
can you make a monkey cat for his character?
I was gonna actually paint one on.
Here's a handmade replica.
That one came up. I saw that. I was gonna say that looked better. That would look better on Paris.
No, I want to wear it. I'm gonna
Two.
wear it to Gen Con. I'm gonna go LARPing in it. And Nick's gonna
You're
dress like a
gonna go
monkey.
Dress up like a
LARPing?
flying monkey.
And Nick's gonna dress like a flying monkey.
And just go around.
So that's
doing
what
Shut
those
my
great
hands.
things.
I'll just do that
Oh.
chant, then you'll go beat him up.
That looks creepier.
I don't know why we were kicked out.
They can attack with all four of their clawed feet as well as their jaws. Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, that was the thing when we
That's what they
were
were
getting
hitting us
attacked.
with.
Like claw
It was
bite.
two, yeah, bite.
Claw bite.
Oh, yeah.
Ouch.
Wow. Creepy. They're very creepy.
Okay. All right. And thus ends. Unless anybody has any questions or
I
comments.
didn't get anything. I was told there'd be cake.
Cake is a lie. GLaDOS taught me well.
Now pass it around, please, so everybody gets a piece.
No, but we have a wonderful test for you to perform. And besides,
We have these parting gifts.
We do need somebody to play chess with those two trees.
No, I passed.
have you tried being a potato?
Have you seen my red clamp of
Creepy.
penetrating?
Who took the straw? Who took the straw?
Aragon did.
Aragon did.
That's why it's not written down. What does that do?
That'll be nice when he creates his hammer, or his friend's hammer, and sends it off.
Can you ship it?
Ship it, yeah.
Well, it is easier. I'm gonna do this one.
Sioux Monster Express.
Ooh, they have a company now.
Overnight.
I mean, they are flying monkeys. Well, suit monsters are. But these are.
All right. Anything else for Slap?
Yeah.
I think so.
All right. So I already did experience. We probably should go over this. So anybody that did.
Should we wait for
Is it slap experience?
Amy
or-
to get
Yeah.
back?
Yeah, because I don't know.
She missed it, yeah.
Yeah.
I think Ben, me, and Rod were here.
Yep, I think it was. Right?
So the monk was what?
So does anybody
a couple
have
points away?
Choice. You either have choice written down on your proficiencies, or you have choice written down on spells on the back.
I have open hand
Oh, I do have a choice for
Under
under
proficiency.
proficiency.
Yep.
Or weapon.
Choice times
Two
two.
third level spells.
I think I
have
had it.
Yep.
that.
So that just means that you have
Yeah, choice
spells that you can learn that you can take.
Which actually, Jason should have a new 4th level slot, right? Did he go up?
Yeah.
I don't have anything written down for Jason. Oh, choice, yeah, proficiency there.
Yep.
Do you have the proficiency
Book.
binder? Yeah.
Yep.
2 third level.
Nick, you should take the proficiency for Jason, the mushroom hunting.
You know when you learn these,
you.
you have to roll. I got my 6th favorite spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was the same way.
Wait, what?
When you choose
man.
a spell,
I thought we didn't have to choose anymore. We
No,
just had
no.
access
You still have to
But to
learn.
learn
You
it.
still have to learn it. So you still have a percentage chance of
not learning,
not
you have to
learning the
choose
spell.
something else.
Yeah.
I got
The
my
difference is
6th.
because you have to write it in your spell book. You don't have access to every spell at all times. You only have access to the spells in your spell book
That are written.
that are written.
That's
Jason
different.
does.
Yeah, so when you choose these, make sure you have a couple in mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, fail. I guess I'll take this one.
Yeah. So based
Alright,
on your
So I have 4 first levels, 2 second, and 1 third.
yes,
Does
that
sound
means
right?
how many you can cast. That's not how many that are in your book.
How do I know how many are in my book?
So they're written down below. So all the spells that you have written, that's what you actually physically have in your book.
But how do I know how many there's like all of these things? Why wouldn't I just fill up this whole thing with?
Because you don't have access to be able to
You haven't
learn
learned
them
yet.
all.
And
You
then
only
put
gain
checks next to the one.
you only gain the ability to learn 2 spells when
I
you
guess
go
that's
up
what
a
I'm
level.
asking. How do I know how many can fit in my spell book?
So what's your intelligence?
A lot.
She disagrees.
16.
16. Okay, so in there, go back to the front of your sheet. So on there you have an area that says percent no spell, min spell, and max spell.
Yeah,
Okay.
7 and 11.
So
yep.
percent no spell means when you go up a level, or if you gain like scrolls or another magic user's book, you have to transcribe them into your own book. Okay. That percent no spell means that's your percentage chance of success of being able to do that. This is based on your intelligence. So lower intelligence means
65 doesn't sound very high.
yeah.
Well, let's see.
You're telling
Now,
us.
So does the min and max spells ever increase or decrease?
when your intelligence increases.
Mine's 55.
Okay. So max spells means that's how many per level that you can actually have in your book.
Okay. That's what
Okay. So that many first, that many second, third, fourth, whatever. If by some chance you happen to go through the entire spell list and you can't gain one, you get to go through the list again. So if you failed, if there were like 10 spells available to you,
Weird.
yeah, and you happen to roll over 65 for all 10 of them when you went up a level, you get to go through the list again.
See, I think this is where I fall behind because, like, the Shadow Mage spell list is so all over the place. Like, I just haven't been able to like wrap my head around what are all the options because they're like in like 6 different things.
Yeah, they're in like different books. That's why I was saying, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put together spell cards.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's got
So that way you would
letters.
actually have, here's all the ones that you can take, and then you would have copies of the ones that you actually can cast. Okay, and then when you're put into a situation, you can flip through the card and say, hey, I want to cast this. I think that would be a little bit easier in the grand scheme of things because the reference books are all over the place. It would be kind of difficult to actually do.
It's kind of like an IOU spell.
Heavy spell.
Yeah. Well, and that's very similar to what they do in 5th anyway. So
So say it one more time. So max spell 11 is per level. So
Per
I can
level.
have 11 first.
you can, 11
11
seconds,
seconds.
11 thirds.
Oh, I don't have nearly that many written down
Right.
in
You
here.
gotta start reading.
That's once again. So you started off when you were first level. You started off with 4. Okay.
That's why.
When you went up a level, you gained another 2. When you went up another level, you gained another 2, and so forth. And so you get choice based upon the level that you can actually cast. So as you go up in levels, you also have the option of casting more spells and or different levels of spells. So you gain more power as basically you go up in levels.
Plus, I also get. So I get. My ring also gives me 2 additional.
At 4th level, correct. When
Once I hit.
once you hit 7th, you'll be able to cast 4th level spells.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it won't do you any good now.
At 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, so for instance, you were asking about how many rings could you actually wear. So,
I want like the Thanos style gauntlet with all my rings.
not quite. But, so, the Ring of Wishes you have, you can actually use one of those wishes to be able to wear additional rings.
Wish for a
So you-
third hand.
Yeah. So you could do that too. So you could say, I want the ability to wear 3 rings, and that's
But if I
Perfectly
I want
plausible.
the ability to wear 10 rings.
it won't work.
Okay.
Wait, but
Just
Just checking.
It's just like stats. So you could
Wish for
so
more
for
wishes.
instance, you could wish for a point of intelligence, and your intelligence would go up by 1. Okay, which would give you better chance of spells, more spells you can cast, things of that
what
nature.
are the odds of getting your wish Does that automatically come true, or do you have to roll for it? Or something?
No, that automatically comes true. But
But
How am I going to get
rooms
people to
doesn't?
slap themselves at any given moment?
there's certain power that
Okay.
it actually has.
Yeah.
Becomes great
But
slaps.
could he
Of course
ask for
it does.
2 more arms and then be able to wear 4 rings?
He
That's
certainly
as close
could.
he got.
But
Or-
so give a
4 hands.
so as a possibility, he could say, yeah, I want the ability to wear 10 rings, and he would then spout 8 arms.
I don't see the problem with this. It could be like a spider.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, but if you don't use lotion, it'd be really painful. 8 hands.
He only needs 2 fingers, you know.
Imagine
A lot of
all
high
the,
fives.
imagine all the high fives. I was gonna say I would never be left hanging again. Can I get a high five?
Hey,
Wait,
you
can't reach.
So they're longer the further down you go in your torso.
Yeah, so you got to be really, really careful about how you word
Yeah.
wishes.
That's right. You had to write that one out of the
Very
slap.
specifically.
Yes.
That was really smart of you to do.
Right,
So.
which one now?
The
The
slap
slap.
one. Remember where I reattached what's his name's arm?
What's his
What's his name?
You clearly care
Oric?
about him.
Oric.
Yeah.
Yep.
Surprising that he can even hold that hammer
Primary
up.
register. Sorry, my link isn't becoming active. I'm losing it.
So you choose
All right.
your spells now?
Now you don't have to. No, you don't have to choose them now. We'll keep going with the other stuff. So
That's
if
Ren,
you're
the
done,
bottom 2.
yeah, if you're done, then you can pass sheets in. Okay, and I had already added experience points for everybody for the last one. Okay.
There's that 28 that I needed.
Can you pass that to
You
DM,
betcha.
please?
Yeah, betcha.
Okay. Oh, good.
I'm gonna pick up another set of table breakers at
Don't do it, don't do it.
These are technically
Yes,
skull
I'm having Jeff 3D print me a set of dice. So
Pass that down.
I found I found online there was a 20-sided die that instead of having a 1 on it just said fuck. For me that wasn't good enough. What I want is one that it basically has a middle finger instead that counts for
Because
1.
shouldn't the 20 say fuck yeah and the 1 say fuck me?
You could, but you only have so much room on it, so
I like the middle finger. It's good. It's like a 1.
Yeah.
I actually got Jay a 20-sided die. That when it rolls a crit, it actually flashes red.
That's pretty cool.
Yep. Okay.
You know, Jeff, I think we could use about 1 more 3D printer.
I'm thinking I could get 2 more up there if I take the
The oven down?
the oven. I mean, I actually don't really use that unless I spray the matte finish on once I'm done
Who will
painting.
bake me cookies?
Hmm?
Who will bake me
Easy bake?
cookies?
We'll use the oven upstairs.
It's pretty
Oh,
metallic.
It tastes metal.
Yeah, right.
So,
Always a bad sign.
we'll flip to the other group. Okay. So, to get everybody caught up on the Shield Land group,
Have that on my hand at this point. Lunark.
Oh yeah, that guy. Okay. You guys are best buddies.
Lunatic Lunark. Lunark the Lunatic.
I don't think I'm that Lunark yet.
No, but aren't you like the complete opposite?
You mean unenlightened?
You're
Yeah.
a neutral good.
Dyson Kirby
You're awful
Dyson.
neutral.
Don't mind me.
V what?
Well, yeah, I forgot.
Okay.
I forgot
So,
to see your,
basically,
Oh, yeah.
I forgot I saw that. That's cool.
Did that work?
It's healed.
Why is it? There we go.
No, you can't do that. Then he'll get extra mana.
Until he gets the D&D one on his ass cheek.
Yeah.
That's in Indianapolis. They're gonna get that one.
Who's gonna roll this?
Oh, you get yourself a tattoo?
Or when the orc bends you over and says, "What's this?"
I got it!
You got your session with your.
Yeah, I got my critique session
Nice.
with the literary agent.
I mean, I could have given you a critique session.
I'm very good at critiquing people.
Hey, if you're willing to read the first 10
clear-
pages of my novel and give me
What do we
feedback,
need?
that'd be cool.
We'll clear the regular group.
Oh, gosh.
Slap group.
We're
Yeah,
here for a
I already
book club.
cleared them. This was the group that we were in the
Oh my
cave,
gosh,
right?
read
I
my
think
book for
this
the
is
book club.
everybody.
I'm 7% into the last
Who
one.
else was
Whether we're
missing,
starting
though?
it or not.
Nice.
So,
Because I don't remember who was who.
I was just thinking that. Could not load booking data. That's
I
common.
don't remember who's who.
No.
so that was Ben's. Half orc.
Okay.
I was gonna tap for mana.
You didn't have Lunark
Oh,
out
I gotta
there.
get that day off work now.
Lunark was.
That's a good idea.
Quick, untap me.
I
Is
don't
this
remember.
Lunark? This might have been Lunark.
Yeah,
I think
that's
that was
the
Lunark.
maze.
Yeah,
Sure,
that was
I
the
can
ranger.
find my hero.
The one ranger. We didn't pick one out for the other ranger, did we? That might have been this one here.
Yeah.
Dyson.
Dyson. Yep.
And then I don't remember.
then
This
you
was
have-
the one that got. I re-glued. I don't remember who.
Oh,
was
Yeah,
playing
I
this
dropped
one.
that one. Yeah.
Oh, so we weren't using.
Yeah,
it?
we weren't using that
Okay.
one.
That's why you threw it
So
on
then
the
you
ground.
have Ameline.
I don't remember which one was this. Ameline with the two swords, I think.
I think
or
so.
A broadsword.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was that's
Ren.
Vlacus.
That's Vlagus.
That's Vlacus.
Short and long sword.
That's Ren.
Yeah, that's Ren.
Yes.
And then did we have one for Dyson Kirby Darson? We needed one with a spear.
A spear. That's right. We were looking for one with a spear.
Which one?
That one right there.
Oh.
Yeah, last session.
Yeah, I don't think we had.
I bet you did, right? There was no block
Yeah,
blocking
that's
down
what we
there.
were
She
looking.
looks freaking
Yeah,
awesome.
let me know what colors you want her.
I can hurt
Okay,
things.
I will.
That's too
Yeah, I
small.
think we were looking at
Like,
those.
Oh,
you
she
only
looks
do
so
nothing,
cool.
like, I gotta took him out in one hit.
Yeah.
That's why I always try to have like some sort of fighter at the party.
I think it's
I
another
love
one
it.
at the
You
top
can't do anything.
shelf there, but
So that's what.
Does it send me all the details of my booking, or do I just have to remember?
I'm
Alright.
sorry.
Screenshot.
No, I'm just
You're
talking at my
asking me?
computer. Sorry, I just spent $300.
I would have done it for free.
I'm accepting donations too.
Critique you.
You could pay me
I'm
half
going
that,
to
and
a-
I'll be twice
Ah.
as me.
Actually, I think we were using this for Dyson.
okay.
That's why I was just paranoidly getting
Okay.
everything set up.
So, you guys came back from rescuing Leosin the monk.
Yep.
Okay. And effectively, you got paid for what it was that you were by bringing him back. He has decided he needs to go off to Critwall and meet with Railstone, your benefactor and sponsor, to let him know about what's essentially going on with the Dragon Horde. Okay? And has asked you as a group to go and investigate, go back to the Raiders camp and investigate the cave. It's there.
Did we tell him you never return to the scene of the crime?
Nothing
Well, the
new,
party-
Jay.
Yeah, the party decided to go ahead and do so.
Why?
It was a pretty cave mouth.
No, it
Yep.
wasn't.
So essentially, you decided to do so. You stalked out the area. You saw that the area had disbanded from troops had actually disbanded,
Oh.
and you decided to go inside of the cave itself. Okay.
Seems like a bad one.
You went through a couple of areas. You fought a couple of draconians that were guarding the front, and you were instructed any information it is that you find out about the cave, meet him back in Critwall, so that information can get explained. So that's the basic gist of what's going on.
How many did we fight in this room? And
I
almost
believe
lost.
6.
So we're spelunking.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kinda
You did
cool.
see.
We could have
We got
taken
our
these steps
ass
down, but we
handed.
ended up turning right.
Well, there was noise we heard up there. Remember?
Yeah.
Oh.
You did see that there were.
So there's a way to go this way if we want to go back.
there appeared to be hunters that were coming in and out of the camp.
Draconian hunters or
No, just
Wait,
regular
who-
hunters.
Who was it that went that way and then came back in? Didn't somebody hear something out?
Mm-mm. No,
Okay.
but this area here is a hallway.
Yeah.
Now the hallway is only 5 foot wide, so you can only go down single file.
that, and there were steps over here that we never went down.
Yeah, there were steps over here that you didn't go down, and then there was also a doorway in this area.
So that hallway, is that going up or down?
It's going up.
Doorway
So
here?
north is this way, so it's actually going
Okay.
west.
Doorway there, hallway there, steps here.
Okay.
We have a lot of options.
Doorway? Who was
I
the
think we should split
who was
up.
the fighters in here?
So, so let me start off hit point wise. If I don't name you your total, so Vlacus is at 18. Ram was at 27, and Ameline's at 18. Everybody
Yeah,
else is
so
in total.
we were
Yeah,
getting
my-
hit by some of these guys and
You're at
losing
the-
6 to 8.
Oh my gosh. I have 8.
Oh, well,
You
you
have
should
what?
be up front then.
8
Yeah. You have 8?
Hit.
Look,
No, my cat
Just-
does.
you know what? You head
No,
down that
that's
hallway.
herpes.
We'll take
Sorry.
it.
Is there a door here?
My cat.
Tired
Your
today.
cat has herpes?
Yeah.
Poor cat.
It's not, for cats, it's not sexual.
Wait, you're serious?
Yeah, I'm not kidding. This is legit.
Yeah, cat herpes.
His eyes just get all gunky, and sometimes I have to clean them out. That's it. That's all that happens.
Yeah. So
when he's
there
stressed.
is.
Okay.
Yeah.
What
So
happens
there's.
when you let him roam the apartment complex?
No, he's
Yeah.
in my apartment. He had it
how
when
I
I
got
got him. He also had worms when I got him.
There's a hallway right around here.
Not clean.
Okay.
There's a hallway
Hallway
right
there.
there.
Clear. So he kept his own pets.
Which way do we want to go?
Well, he was a rescue.
To the left, to the left.
Your left?
That was
There or
He
there
just
are
wanted
the
to
open
sing.
areas,
You wanna
and
go
then,
through the door?
or if you want to go.
I
door,
want
the
these
hallway, or the
breakfast.
steps?
No
Uh,
There's no door.
Isn't this? Oh, this isn't the door.
It's just a hallway.
It's just hallway.
Hallway.
Hallway to nothingness.
Let's take the hallway.
Okay.
All the way.
Which hallway?
This is the hallway.
That hallway.
It's not a hallway.
Yeah, it's a hallway.
It's like a.
The single file hallway? Or the
Yeah, single
wide
file.
hallway?
Is this the not single file
Who-
hallway?
Who's beefy?
Who's beefy? Are we trying to look for the one who has like the most body width to protect us from attacks?
Yeah. Kicks his look alike Kirby, Dyson, Kirby. Or is it Dyson,
No, that's
Kirby,
not-
Dyson?
Dyson.
Which
Oh.
is Dyson?
Kix isn't Dyson.
No, Kix is
Which one's Kirby, Dyson's? Dyson's
The one that has
Kirby.
a spear.
Lunark can probably also. meet in the
Lunark
front of
up
the
front
party.
too?
Vlacus can go towards the front.
Bacchus?
Lunark might even have like he's got like his moon amulet or whatever that should give off a little
Yeah, put Lunark in the front.
a little light.
Lunark.
Yeah, you probably have. Yeah, so you're spoiling. Unfortunately, you're spoiling infravision because you have humans, and mostly humans in the group. So you have to have a torch.
My bust.
Yeah, and there's nobody with a magic weapon yet, like a magic sword that glows. So that's why you're using torch.
Nobody had a big lighter? That's magical.
No.
You just turn it till you.
We could
Okay.
set the cave on fire.
Okay, so you're gonna go down that way.
Yeah, we'll go down that way.
Yep.
Okay.
See what's beyond the camera.
Oh no. You're not supposed to look behind the screen. Oh no, that was the other adventure, sorry.
Okay.
This one is based off
Hallway keeps going.
the music.
As do we.
Wicked? I've seen Wicked. I don't remember it. I was kind of just being busy being in awe of Wicked. What?
902501 Ladies Man. Wiki.
What?
Transformers.
I thought you were singing Partridge Family. Echo Valley. 85210 or whatever it was. Well, 90210 is the TV show, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Partridge Family had a song involving a zip code too.
Did they?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. There's nothing else good to sing about back in the day before
Ah, zip
drugs and sex
codes.
were rampant.
We just painted our bus. Come along, partridge.
Cat herpes.
Yeah, we gotta practice if we're gonna be dancing to use the smoke hat
Okay.
Yeah, right.
and
So
Magic.
the only
Box.
reason
You got the.
So the only
Graphics
reason
does,
why
yeah.
this is nothing here, this black box, this is just the number for the room.
What's in the black
Oh.
box?
Only one of five.
There's not
Black
box.
box.
So there's just space.
So you
There's not a
enter
demon in
into
that?
a room.
Invisible
Pocket
demon?
demon?
That's the spawn point.
Hey guys, I'm a demon.
No, he's going to curse at you. He's a demon.
I wish Neb was like Shockwave from Transformers and the like chest compartment open up and a little demon would pop out of it.
There's a demon?
Well, in Transformers, it's the cassette tape robots pop out of Shockwave's chest.
Okay.
Or Soundwave, whatever you want to call them.
Oh, so. Is that his name? Soundwave?
So they're either two different ones or two versions of the same one. Shockwave
Okay.
was the one that like could like make earthquakes by pounding the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and Soundwave had the cassette player guys.
Am I the only one who's confused? Okay. Cool.
It's like Sonic, but with
But
robots.
Soundwave had the coolest voice of all the Decepticons.
I can work with that.
Yeah.
No one
Okay.
gives a shit about
So you walk
Autobots.
into the room. You see what appears to be a
With the
writing
assembly
desk
truck.
and a stool, and you
My
see
favorite!
a
Lot
few
lizards.
tables in here with what appear to be some books and papers,
Books are mine.
and you also see a mirror on a floor stand. There are two oil lamps where light is actually coming from, and there are thick rugs that completely cover the floor.
Should we look under the rugs, guys?
I'm going straight for the
There,
bookshelves.
I got
Kinda
you
like
some
looking
bookshelves
under
and
the
some
curtains.
tables.
Straight for the bookshelves.
Straight for the bookshelves.
Oh yeah.
Does anything appear abnormal in the mirror reflection?
Let's wait till she
Um,
goes
you-
to the bookshelf.
You haven't seen that far.
Show yourself.
Okay.
Where's me?
Mirror on the wall.
This
Okay.
isn't through the looking glass.
You gotta get the mirror from over there. Second
a
shelf
mirror?
down. Next to
Don't
the
trip.
cage.
You have a
That-
cage?
Yep, Jeff's got mirrors, cages, handcuffs, whips, chains.
Other paraphernalia. There you go.
I really do have a mirror.
Is
All
it
right.
a mirror of Arasat?
So you start making your way across the rugs.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Make a dexterity save.
you're
Crap.
done.
I didn't make my way across
No,
the
she
rug.
did. She said, "I'm going straight for the bookshelves."
You just got
Yes,
hit
you
by the
did.
cloaker. Cloaker.
Hope that rug rolls you up like a Chinese
The
finger
D20.
trap. Squeezes you
Equal
like
to or below your dexterity?
Oh no. You want a box to roll that in?
No, throw it on that screen. It's plexi. It's a plastic die.
Oh, that was uneven.
Hello.
Below. Okay. But as you're walking across, you happen to step in an area, and the rug starts sinking immediately,
Ooh.
and you manage to jump away without.
Does the
Appears to
rug
be
fall in?
Stairway.
No.
Or is it. Oh, it's just sinking a little bit?
Yes.
Okay.
I think I found a trapdoor.
Or a hole.
Door hole.
Or a trap hole.
A magic carpet.
That was not helpful.
Kicks is in here.
Should we maybe remove the rug from the floor and take a look?
While you're
Do whatever you
standing out.
want.
Or just keep letting you walk across the floor on your way to books?
I'm avoiding
Who's right
the
behind
rugs to get to the books.
What hidden treasures
Lunar,
might lie
You can't.
below
It's the whole floor
rug.
is covered.
Lunar
Covered
should
with
just do the
rugs.
magician's
Alright,
trick.
yeah, we should probably pull off that rug.
Or you could take that knife or dagger that's stuck in your hand. Oh wait,
I have a dagger stuck in my hand?
No.
Oh, her.
He's being
Right.
mean.
wrong campaign.
I'm taking a corner of the rug and pulling back.
Okay.
Maybe,
the rug.
maybe you should peek under it first.
Nope,
Alright.
just pulling back.
Uh oh. Here we go.
Okay, so you see, as you pull the rug away, that there is a open
Scorpions.
3-foot wide hole. And you also see, as you look down, you see that there is a rope ladder that is attached to it.
Can we drop something down it to see how far down it goes? Is there anything laying on the floor?
Can we get to the bookshelves?
Inconsequential.
You can get to the bookshelf. Well, I mean, you can obviously make your way across, but you're lifting it up to see, so you have no idea past you. So you got to
Only.
roughly about here.
And there's another rug.
When, yeah, I mean, there's all sorts of different rugs that are covering the floor.
Alright.
Are there like a lot of wall sconce torch things in the room? or
Nope, just the 2 oil lamps that are on the desk.
So we
I'm gonna
don't
start-
want to drop one down the hole.
I'm gonna start flipping it over itself, like rolling it up,
Okay,
like away from me as I go.
okay. You can do a little bit of it. Obviously, the other items that are there are prohibiting you from being able to roll it completely.
Okay.
Are you able to see down the hole with your infravision, or how long does it
No,
take?
you
for
have
to
the oil lamps.
reestablish?
Oil lamps
human.
and your
Ruined it.
current
Oh, you're
torches
human.
are
Yeah, I
spoiling
can't
it.
see it. Spoiling
Are you
it.
the
Can we
one
just
that
put it out for a
infravision?
second?
Yeah, the only ones that actually would have infravision would be Vlacus
Oh.
and Ram. Everybody else is human.
Yeah.
Can we draw? Is there like stones or like rocks or anything lying on the floor? You can pick one up.
I mean, you can
Just
drop money down.
Drop
you
a
can,
gold piece.
Drop a gold
Show him you're a baller.
You drop a gold piece.
Not a baller.
Fine.
How about a copper?
I will take a gold piece and drop it down.
Don't do
Wait,
that.
you guys gotta all be quiet if I'm gonna drop it down there.
Do the smallest coin.
We should make it big enough we might hear it.
okay.
Dude,
A gold piece?
quiet. It's quiet. This is one gold piece. I'm gonna drop a gold piece down the
Quiet.
hole.
Okay.
Stop!
All right.
Tell us when you're dropping it, so we'll be quiet.
Be quiet.
Be
now.
quiet. Make an intelligence roll.
Whoa.
Since you're the
That's
scientist.
uneven. She
Low.
made it.
Below? Okay. So considering that you are pretty much the scientist, you understand obviously how fast things can drop and gravity to here, when it clinks on the ground. You can gauge it's probably around over 20 feet.
22 and a
Drop
half.
another to be sure.
No.
Here, maybe after 400 tries, we can figure it out. And that'll leave me at 9 gold.
It's like 20 feet down.
Okay.
If we make it better gold.
Well, at
come
least
up to
20
us.
feet down.
I'm still saying it's like 20 feet down.
Okay.
That was just. That's all I had.
Too bad the monk's not here. He climbed down 5 feet and then jump. Not even be hurt.
So, does the group want to go down the rope ladder into the black
Well,
abyss?
let's
or
check this stuff out
Alright.
here first.
Books.
All right.
Books.
So, spread open on one of the tables is a simple map of Greenfell, showing the villages where the cult actually attacked. You see that there is an arrow sketched in toward the west area,
Find
Um,
us here.
and there's a town that is unmarked on it.
Bill, are you online? We need a map of Greenfell for our table.
So when you said there's just like an indicator for a town, and it's not labeled
It's
like
not,
a name.
yeah, not
Okay.
labeled that you can tell. On a separate sheet of paper, covered in numerals and columns, contains the note: everything must be freighted to the north. Resmir allowed us to keep some pearls, a ring, and a handful of small stones.
We need to mark that down.
We don't have it.
The rest
No,
of the
that's on a
papers-
piece of paper, though, right?
Yes.
You
Yeah.
Take the paper
So we
with us.
have that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
We roll up the map and
Put it in the bag of holding? Oh,
Have a bag of holding?
no.
but we
See,
just
I'm
throw it
good.
under the
We
map.
have
You also
pockets.
see that there's some other papers that appear less interesting, most of which have like bad poetry about dragons.
There's always poetry, no matter where you ransack. There's always.
Listen, book.
Bad
do you want-
poetry.
Do you want to read the poetry?
No, I don't want to read the poetry. It's disgusting.
Anything on the bookshelves?
I'm pretty sure
no,
there's
that's all that you
4.
find.
Okay.
How many pieces of paper of poetry?
I don't know.
Like if
Five
enough that
5 to 10.
so not enough that if we lit them on fire and dropped them down the hole, we'd be able to see anything all that great.
Probably not.
We should
I
probably
have
do
this
whatever.
torch, I could
If you
drop
want
down
a
the
great
hole.
room, great
No.
poetry.
You also do find, so
No dice. Or
No, it's just pitch with the
no.
pitch
No.
and wood.
We have the 2 oil lamps.
Please stop trying to drop things down the hole. I told you how far
We
it
could
is.
lower the oil lamp
But we
down.
need to see
That
down there.
makes more sense.
okay. So there's also an area that is heading up north.
Oh,
Oh, cool.
is that through the magical mirror?
No,
Should do.
Is
or did
Alice
anything
there?
look weird in the mirror?
No.
Anything unique
just
about
looks
the mirror?
like a regular mirror.
Except when
Goes to your
Lunark
face.
steps in front of
I
it.
heard it was really good luck if you threw a mirror down a hole and it broke.
Yeah. And one thing, it was
Why don't
only-
you find out?
Is the mirror more than 3 feet wide?
No.
Oh, so it can fit down.
Anything underneath the tables?
Nope.
Any books on the bookshelf?
Nope.
Just poetry.
The only thing that you've seen is just the papers.
Have we,
Anything
have we
worth-
rolled up all the
Yes.
other rugs that we can to kind of check
there
out
other
most of the
holes?
floor? No? Can we do that?
I don't know. I can only roll it back so far.
Was
'cause
the
of
rug the
furniture.
whole?
There's
whole room?
multiple. There's multiple rugs, so it covers the whole floor of the room.
So I guess we have to start moving furniture out of the room. The rugs.
Yeah, just put it down the hole.
This isn't HGTV.
It's fun, guys. If we all work together,
Start
we-
tossing the
more
furniture
hands
down
make
the
less
hole.
work.
Do we want to check the little hallway there?
Oh, we'll check the hole. What's in the hole?
We'll go to the hole after we check the hallway.
I feel like it's the kid asking, "Are you there yet?"
Anything?
In the hallway?
Yeah.
On that side,
Can we
we
push
lost
the
him
mirror in
again.
front of us?
No, it's a different guy.
No, that's when he went off on his own
What?
in
What?
that mansion,
Oh yeah.
What are you talking about?
and the rats, and
Resident Evil?
like the third week that we played.
I think Jeff's just
Oh
making
no,
up
I was
stuff.
bitten by the snakes.
Well, I don't remember past yesterday, so.
That's
Making
really
something
comforting.
up.
So you do find in that room it appears to be a bed chamber. You
Oh,
see a bed. You also see a
bed
couple of
chamber.
trunks that are in there.
Like Ivanka?
Trunk.
Oh. Okay.
Jared.
Quick, close the door.
Yeah, like,
Oh, Bunkus. What's this?
Anyone gonna go over and open Jeff's
Is it
Trunk, huh?
trunk? Whatever.
Do you have any trunks over here?
I no.
No.
Not yet. Still in the box. It's in the box.
We should open the trunk to see if there's clues.
I'll go do
Who's
it.
checking for traps?
I'm not checking for traps, but I'll go open it.
Alright.
One of them.
alright, just go ahead and open it then.
Slowly.
Slowly open it.
Make sure you stick your head down there so
Like,
you can peek through the
Slowly
crack.
pulling a pin from a grenade. It's safer.
Alright, so you open up one of the trunks. So what appears to be clothing is in there.
What
Yeah.
kind of clothing?
Like female, male.
You can tell that it is female.
Well, that's creepy.
Underclothes and regular clothes.
Oh, this is feeling like a book I just read, and that girl died.
So you should keep opening the trunk.
I'm gonna open the other trunk.
Okay. So the other trunk appears to have a bunch of what you
Purple-haired kid.
figure are Cult of Dragon regalia.
Dragon Ball Z.
Most of which appears to be purple
Sure.
in color.
Sure. Regalia makes sense.
Purple haired kid in trunks.
That's just concerning.
So about that hole in the middle of the floor.
There was a woman here.
You sure? A dragon woman?
Yeah, this is
A
a bra.
draconian female?
I'm just gonna pull up a bra and be like, yeah, I think so.
It's a dragon bra?
I don't think they had those things.
There's something that
There's
keeps
two-
them in
yes,
place.
There's two dragon claws that come out like that.
I knew it.
It's very stylish.
And it's very scaly.
Well,
Well,
yeah.
who's in these days?
Okay, that's always
So
creepy.
you're gonna,
No, it's
What are you gonna
it was
do?
already
what are
creepy.
you gonna do? Go back to the hole?
I can't
Don't
Yeah.
smell it.
Nothing
I'm not
under,
sweating!
nothing
Okay,
under the
well
bed.
then,
Why are you
why
wearing it
are
on
you
your head?
smelling it?
I'm not wearing it on my head. Why do I drop?
Anything under the bed?
No.
I'm gonna lay on the
Mattresses.
Why are you
bed.
putting that into
Does
your
the mattress feel firm?
Stop
That's
spreading
the-
rumors
Just
about
a
me.
straw.
We're all standing
It's
here.
just a straw bed.
Yeah, it's very firm. It's not
Straw.
comfy.
It's almost like,
Is there anything under the bed?
could a woman have been kept captive here?
Not likely.
Okay.
Can we
From
take
what
the
you can
straw
tell.
mattress, light it on fire, and put it down the hole, and see what there is.
So it's
at
like
the
a
bottom?
Gone Girl situation.
Oh no, she
She's
wasn't.
pretending to be captive.
I haven't read Gone Girl.
So nothing else of interest in this
No.
room? Just a
No.
bed.
You do notice that the actual purple regalia would probably fit either Ren and or Amelie
See there?
better.
Okay.
Better.
You should totally wear
Ameline will take it.
What if Dyson likes a cross dress? Would it fit
Would it
Dyson?
fit? Would it fit Dyson?
If you turn it sideways,
You
one
could
of the closets
could
would
adjust it
junk.
enough for a male to wear it
The
as
other
long
is
as
to
they're
be
not
chunkier.
extraordinarily, tall
Muscular.
Are you
and
tall
broad.
or
Yeah,
broad? Okay.
yeah.
then
Here,
it's
you
not
can have
nice.
this pair of
Never mind.
Jerklines.
If you turn it the other way, one of the claws can cover your junk and the other can be like a choker.
How short are you?
What's it called?
It appears to be
I'm
cult
sorry.
dragon.
I know.
Ameline's gonna put it on.
You gonna put it on?
Yeah.
This chick had the super wide chest.
That
Balls
was the best comeback I've ever heard.
And she doesn't care. She's gonna do it in front of everybody.
What is she doing?
She's changing.
Oh.
Changing.
This is not she effect.
Dyson looks away because he's a gentleman.
Gwen is just flabbergasted and
Yep.
does not look away.
Thought this looks unimpressed.
Wait, we need your opinion, Rod. What are you doing?
I don't know. Have you seen her picture?
I mean,
Yeah.
You'd be pretty impressed.
her
He's got
boobs
other
are as
things
big
on
as
his
my
mind.
head.
Wait,
Yeah.
did you
So
find a
Marcus-
picture of her?
Yeah, there's a picture.
So we're
Yeah,
all
yeah,
hoping.
well,
Marcus gives her an 11.
So we're all hoping these are child.
And you
dragon-
could actually
dragon
wear
claws?
this mostly over your armor.
Okay.
Okay?
I'll
It'll
do
be
that.
tight, but you could wear it that way.
I'll do that.
What? You're not going to strip in front of everyone? That's probably better.
11 out of 10.
I forgot you had an extra finger.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought it up now because I had forgotten to. Bring up the picture.
Looking for it. Where
It's
did
in the
I,
it's in the
Alright,
chat.
so
It's
you're
not your
putting-
wallpaper.
you're
it's
putting on-
okay.
You're
That
putting on the
was.
dragon underwear.
Not underwear. Well, there is
Well,
underwear.
Just the
Or
robes and so
recline.
forth. Yeah.
So now we're gonna go back to the hole.
I don't know what's going on.
Alright, who's going down first?
What is it?
Hopefully the ladder goes all the way to the bottom and doesn't just
Oh,
stop
that'd be awkward.
halfway.
There, that's
Nice.
that's what your draconians look on you. Oh, where was that at? That's been a long time ago. Gee.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, did you post it in the group?
Yeah, I think it.
Let's find it.
Oh, I
Just
didn't
keep going.
realize that.
It was when you were first creating the characters.
Is that before March we did that? Because when did we do? When was
It
the
must have been before March.
Yeah, it was around March.
16-hour stream?
It was before that.
Yeah, there it is. There she is.
Oh, I just found it too.
These two crossbows?
I'd hit
Yeah.
that.
Nice. That's cool.
Very good. Like I said, an 11 out of 10.
Okay. What do you guys do?
I want to go back to the hole.
Back to the hole.
I think Lunark's going down the hole.
What's in the
Oh,
hole?
I don't know if I'm going down it.
Come on. Who's
If we-
going down
who
first?
better?
If we drop one of the lanterns down, does it significantly reduce the amount of light in the current room?
I mean,
why.
it's
You
kind of
don't know
shadowy
why.
anyway. I mean, there's just oil lamps. So,
Yeah,
if
they're not
anything,
bright.
if you dropped it down, it's probably going to shatter and
That doesn't sound like a great
Burn
Catch
great
fire.
process.
What if
Yeah.
I have like
You don't
pitch,
have a Bic
like
lighter.
a torch with like pitch and stuff? Could I drop that?
you could drop that down.
That's fine.
Okay.
Oh, that sounds about 20 feet.
Oh my God.
Actually,
We
it's a
did-
little bit longer than that.
Oh.
So,
But can we still see
21 feet.
fish?
yep, it actually
20 feet,
lands. You
1
hear
inch.
clack, 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 and you can still see the torch, but it's obviously
Yeah.
on its face and is starting to burn itself out.
Did we notice anything around it before
You
it
did
went
not
out?
really
Just
see
his face.
other
Not
than the
now,
hole
but-
itself.
They're aware now.
Oh my gosh, that'd be so creepy. I'd be like, out.
Do we hear anything stirring below us
You do not.
that is not happy about?
Who's going first?
Who's the most physically apt?
Oh.
I think we need the best climber.
That is not
Who's the best one?
Ren.
The ice climbers.
Well, yeah, but they're not here.
Wow.
Who's got the highest
Dexterity?
dexterity?
Not me.
13.
14.
Yeah, there we go.
Someone's going down the ladder.
I don't think.
Come on, who's got the 20?
Wait, is this the same person as 11 fingers?
Yes.
Oh,
No wonder.
No wonder you're
born,
dexterous.
You were born to go up and down that rope ladder.
Yeah.
Alright.
What's your guy's name?
I'll go
Vlacus?
Vlacus.
Vlacus, you must
Drop it down. Drop us down
you
there.
must
There's
take
a
yourself
ladder.
down the ladder into the dark beyond
Just
that we have dropped a torch in, so light will
Well,
be your
You
guide.
ruined my information.
Oh, yeah.
Well, turn
Thanks for
that
dropping the torch.
well, turn that off.
Block has dropped us like it's hot.
Alright, I start heading down the ladder.
You're more poetic than Red.
I take one rung.
Yeah, and Ren's the one who's
Oh.
well
Another
read.
rung.
Okay.
Well, Dice is just dramatic.
And
So
another
Well,
rung.
yes. Did he drop out of feeder?
Wait, how
By
many
any chance?
do we have to-
I think
You got
has-
20 plus
problem is
feeders.
he
I'm
has it.
How many
assuming a
rungs
rook-
have I got
Still
down
I think
so far?
3, and I think a rung is probably about a foot. So you got 17 more to go.
continue downward and onward.
Just go.
I'm feeling for the next rung. Is it
Excelsior, upside down, sior.
Just shut up.
Does anyone
there?
have
I'm
oil?
feeling
we
to
can-
Just
make
shut
there's
up.
Another rung
Just
before I...
Yep.
Okay.
You.
Does anyone have oil we can pour down the roof?
So I'm halfway down.
What?
Do I see anything?
Stepping in the room.
That'll make it go faster.
Hey guys, there's nothing down here yet. I'm
Keep
halfway.
going.
Keep going.
Keep going. Alright.
Make sure.
Is anyone else coming down, like, close to me, maybe? Start coming
You
down?
are the only one heading
Hey, guys.
down.
I
You're
mean,
supposed to give us the all clear.
Yeah,
I
you
think
let
we're
us
clear
know.
halfway, so someone can start coming down too, so I'm not alone now.
well, if you're
anymore.
already
I'm
halfway
distracted.
down.
There's a cat.
What's your dexterity?
14.
Alright, so we have 3
Wait,
people.
I'm
at
minus 2
14.
though, right? Something happened. I'm minus 2 after
was
I
only-
fought that battle.
It was only for that battle.
Hobbled.
So we got 3 people at 14 dex.
Come on, guys.
Alright,
Come on
fine.
down.
Lunark will
All right.
start
So who's
following
gonna?
up.
All right. So set up an order.
I don't want to be
Set up
separated
an
too
order
far.
about
Turn
who's
into a
going
ball.
down.
Set up an order.
Alright, Lunar.
Ameline will go down
Lunark will
too.
go
I'm
next.
already halfway down.
I'll go after Lunar.
All right. So just put them in order.
That's
Alright, so
nice.
I'm already halfway down.
Can we think that? Hey, does this rope feel sturdy to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who was behind
Who's
me?
after Vlacus?
Lunar.
Lunar.
Lunark. Okay.
That would be here.
I don't,
Yep.
I don't know that.
Yeah, that's
my
Lunark.
character.
That's Lunark.
There you go.
That's you.
Okay. Who's after Lunark?
Ameline can go.
Dyson.
Dyson and then Ameline.
I'll go
Dyson
after.
right there. Yeah.
Dyson is right there.
Right there.
Yep. That's Dyson. Ameline is the chick with the 2 swords. Yep.
Then
Okay. Put Ram next. Put Ren.
Curvy lady.
and then last 2.
Yep.
Who are the last 2? One's a ranger.
That's a lot of people to get down a rope ladder.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
still
you
have.
can
Yeah.
carpet
Because
this.
you have.
Ding! I'll take the elevator.
You should only have Ronin left. Wait, let me see. 1, 2, 6, 7.
Did we leave somebody back at camp and didn't realize it?
Yeah, that last one is.
Stairs.
The kitty is
Yeah.
so scared.
That
Who's
person
this?
doesn't exist. Nobody.
Who was
Her
that?
eyes are just like floating.
Oh, you know
That's
what?
a
We were
cross-
using that for Ronin.
Why are you
Oh, who was
We were
Ronan
using-
again?
That's Jokums.
so
okay.
precious?
Yeah. So that exchange it for that one there.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna
Oh.
end up adopting like 12
This one?
cats.
Yes.
Yeah, you can be a cat lady.
I think I'm gonna do that.
Yes. He's bringing up the rear.
I
It's
have
not a
one
bad
now.
place to be.
Okay.
Sounds not less
All right.
lonely. There's just cats everywhere.
Yeah.
Lots of friends.
Alright.
They're
So
fluffy. So they
we
sleep
hit
with you.
the bottom?
Sleep blanket.
Yep. 30
Yeah,
feet.
you don't even need a blanket.
Save some money.
30 feet.
30 feet.
Yes.
That's what it
Of
said.
bravery.
Yeah.
Are we at the bottom yet?
Yeah, we reached the bottom.
All
It's
of us?
30 feet down. How many of us are at the bottom? All of us?
Not quite yet.
Not quite. I
Not
know
quite
I
there
am,
yet.
and probably.
Lunark.
Maybe some timing
Okay,
issues.
how many do you think are down there already?
Maybe 3.
You reach the bottom.
Are we bringing the furniture with us?
Yeah. Do you want to clear the furniture off?
No, we brought them with us.
Carry a mirror everywhere you go.
I hope.
A looking
I
glass.
Just where we get to the bottom, we start hearing this scraping, scuttling sound. Something dragging itself closer to us.
As long as it's a cat.
A Walmart greeter.
No, not that! Anything but that!
So this is the area that you get into. Obviously, you get down there first. How long were you waiting? Because you can definitely tell that the rope ladder isn't going to hold everybody at once.
Yeah.
It's not that strong.
I was halfway down when Lunar started.
Yeah.
Probably
We went like
space
2 at a
that.
time.
Okay.
Not, one at the
And
bottom,
then I
then one
continued
started.
going while Lunar started.
Okay, so
I got
basically
to the
about 10 minutes worth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, from start to finish,
Okay.
give or take.
First 3
All right.
people are dead.
What are yeah? What are the first 2 people doing?
Taking up defensive positions.
Yep.
Okay.
Looking around.
AKA
My
hiding as
infravision.
far back.
All right.
as
So show me where you're actually at.
Where's the closet that I'm
So right here was the rope ladder.
Oh, that's where
on
we
the
came
on
in.
the actual map. Yeah. Yeah.
So
So
this
this
is where
area
we
right
came
here.
down.
So you went down the rope ladder.
Keep the person's away from me, please.
We should probably go. We should probably not stand next to each other. We
Better.
should probably.
So I came down.
You should go like
Kind of
right, and I'll
move
go
forward.
left.
Okay.
Well, it's single file through.
Yeah.
Alright.
Single file until you get to the bigger area.
All right. Well, then you're leaving.
Well,
I guess.
you're dead. And then
So
whatever's
then you got
done
down to the
eating
bottom?
you will eat Lunark.
So can I get out to here?
Yeah. Absolutely.
So if we could. At
you
least
got
get side by
time.
side?
You got time to.
You coming up too? Or no?
Let's go up just far enough to kind of like maybe start letting some people filter in behind us.
So they have the one torch, and then we're bringing down others
Yep.
as we come down.
Yeah. The other
Can
torch
they
has
see
already
anything?
gone out.
Okay.
Well, I have infravision, so
Oh, yeah, you're fine.
I can see stuff.
What do
He's
you
probably
see?
just-
Human.
I don't know. Do I see anything?
I'm trusting
Yep.
you.
60 feet away.
Yeah.
60
See a
foot
big
dark
middle finger. Fumble.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So
won't
you
believe what I'm
see.
seeing.
What is it? What is it?
So you see that the floor and the walls in here are very polished, and you also see some stalactites and stalagmites that are polished as well. Every surface here
Jeff, you really go
seems
all
to
out.
glisten with some sort of moisture, and the air in here is warm and humid.
It's a sauna.
Polished.
That's kind of
What do you think lives down here?
That's
No.
what you've seen so far.
Something that's very clean.
Not books.
And
Books would
probably
be
friendly.
destroyed in this kind of damp weather.
No, EE isn't in this too.
Yeah.
Huh.
So have we given
Do we-
sufficient time for some other party members to kind of get down the ladder and start filtering in behind us?
Yep. That's fine.
Is this as far as the chamber goes? Like,
Come
we
on
just
in,
see
Kirby.
3 walls?
This is
in
all
front of
that you've
us?
seen so far.
Okay.
Kirby? What's her name?
That's Dyson.
Ram? Kirby.
Dyson.
Ram?
That's Hoover.
And Veronica.
Don't get the name wrong. It's Hoover, Hoover.
All I can think of when I hear Kirby is the pink puffball.
Me too.
Yeah.
I was like, so Dysons are vacuum cleaners and so suck things up. So I guess Kirby?
Kirby's
Yeah.
are vacuum cleaners
Kirby's
too.
a vacuum.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Expensive.
that's why they named him
expensive as hell.
Kirby.
How about Rainbow?
Maybe, I don't know.
Or
Yeah,
would it be
they
the other
are.
way around?
Yeah.
I don't know when the vacuum was created.
Kirby's are like old school vacuums.
Okay, so then it was
they're-
the vacuum, then Kirby.
Like 50s or something.
Oh yeah, then definitely vacuum and then the video
just
game
Kirby
character.
is
Yeah, young. Kirby might be an ancient one.
Well, he was not that old.
It actually lifts the carpet off the
90s,
floor.
maybe 80s, but
There's
Yeah,
cave
the real
paintings
my
of these
grandmother
vacuum
had
cleaners.
Not the Kirby.
We
Is it
had
made-
one at our old
Made
house.
by NASA.
What was made by
What happened to
NASA?
that car?
Vacuum
The
cleaners?
Kirby.
Oh, really?
There's cave paintings of it.
Yeah, it's true.
That's how they suck all the glaciers down into the north.
It's like a drawing
Okay.
They're
of the
so
mountains.
powerful, it
Oh.
created snowball Earth, and
that's
There's
a really
another
big room.
another
All right,
hole in
so
the middle.
the area opens up into a much larger room.
Yeah, really large.
Can we fade out a
Really
little bit?
angular. Lots of little, like, pockets. Which is weird. Usually you don't build a room with that kind of layout. Pockets. What's pockets?
Oh no! Oh no!
No, no.
Great.
Banned.
Oh, well, these aren't done.
Detention.
Oh.
Spend points from Gryffindor.
Hey, Bob!
got
What
a
are you
flail.
doing here?
Yeah. No, quite.
No, these
We're
aren't
the
friendly.
Flail Brothers.
It's the worst kind of Mario Brothers.
It's like Hammer Brothers, but with flails.
Oh gosh, I'd rather deal with the Hammer Bros.
practically what one of them's holding.
Yeah.
No, that's
Warhammer?
Scythe?
It's more
Or
like
is
a
it-
sickle.
What is it?
Maybe it's
Yeah.
a scythe. How long is it?
Pickaxe.
Yeah, it looks more like a pickaxe because a scythe would be
You
longer.
guys didn't read the small print.
So I've been watching lots of
That's
Ruby,
a
and she has a
So-
scythe.
What you
Small
see is
print
not
says
not necessarily what
one-
representational.
GW
I didn't see that
Oh,
asterisk.
so it's 4 hot babes.
There you go.
Is he laying down?
No.
No.
It's nap time.
He's
You
like,
have
"Oh,
to
well,
you have to
Go
like
on the
it.
ground.
You have to adjust your beer goggles.
yeah.
Okay.
Hot babes with flames.
So as you guys start making your way down the hallway, everybody make an intelligence roll except for Emily, because you know exactly.
You have to
who
be
this
under?
is. Yes.
Oh no, I know who it is. I don't
Yeah.
have it written down in the book.
I don't make it.
Oh, that's my buddy, huh?
You have
Is
to
it-
roll under, don't you?
Yeah,
Got it.
you're under.
I make it.
We found my buddy.
I made it.
Okay. So you see this person walk up. They have an extraordinarily large sword,
Great.
The one that's shaped like a lightning bolt.
and he looks directly at you.
Who's you?
Emily.
Me. This is my buddy I fought
Great. And I'm
outside of the
standing
You
next
castle
dare
wall.
wear our colors.
Oh shoot!
Man.
Well, at least
I am amazed that you actually survived. But honestly, I don't know
help
if
yourself.
I'm disappointed or I'm very pleased. I think it's a mixture of both. Because I'll have the opportunity to kill you again.
But you
This
didn't
time
kill me
for
the first
good.
time.
Did we fall into a pride parade? What happened here?
Where are you colors? No, it's just the Crimson Bloods.
I'm so confused.
I was gonna
Okay.
Jetson.
Sharks.
So,
Uh,
those that made
You
their
would've heard them
roll
snapping.
recognize that this was the guy that Ameline fought.
And we're smart enough to start climbing up the ladder and leave Ameline
No,
down
I
here
think
to...
we have to actually confront them this time. Last time it was a single combat.
Yeah, and I had a crit,
Yeah.
and I
You
almost
actually
took him
almost
out.
died,
Yeah.
I
And
think-
then-
I was gonna
then
say,
you
I think
nearly
we were
died.
attacking-
And then you
But
almost
you know,
died. You almost won, then
I
you almost
used
died.
Jay's cheating dice instead of my own.
Yep.
oh no.
You say anything?
I'm here to join the cause.
Yeah. I said I like how these clothes fit.
You just all stare at him like.
Are we backing away from him yet?
Nobody's done anything. They're just talking. They're not very becoming on you.
Sorry to disappoint.
They would look worse on you, sir.
Fools. And he just waves them on. And these three
Goodness.
move forward.
Dyson! Who gave you permission to speak?
Let us engage in battle.
Back to your corner. 3 minute timeout.
And then he waves you forward.
They don't stand a chance against all of us together as a team. With all of our experience together.
What?
Yeah. I'm gonna see.
I just felt my dice everywhere.
Critical.
Oh my gosh.
No dice.
Oh,
Don't hit your head.
there.
Alright, well, like,
Oh, goodness.
Lunar's gonna move forward and engage one of the shirtless bros.
Okay.
Thank you.
I said shirtless bros.
I know.
Who's moving in with me to fight the big dude?
I'm already engaged with two
I-
of them.
I think it's the honorable thing. We're doing this mano a mano. That's what I heard you do. You've been
Are there
called
any-
out.
Well, that's because nobody
Rod,
else
are there any
stepped
other
up.
dice by you, right?
Yeah, he called out
I
one
got
of us.
one.
No, you called out her.
Oh, I see it.
In this
Oh, I thought
one.
he said he'd only fight
I
one,
get it.
and she volunteered.
He.
Well,
at
that was
time,
it. Yeah,
at
that
that
was
time,
at the other
he
place.
waved.
Oh.
He waved them on to attack and looked at her and said, "Bring it."
Bring it. Okay.
Oh my gosh, I'm a mess.
Where's dice? Okay, he's gonna go after. We can engage the one on the left, along with Lunark, I guess.
Is that Kirby, Dyson, Kirby, Kirby?
For it.
Dyson will go after the one on the left.
Dyson?
Yeah.
Or is it Dyson Kirby?
Kirby's his middle name. He doesn't use his
Oh,
middle name.
he doesn't
Kirby,
use it,
Dyson,
so it's
yeah.
Dyson.
Dyson.
Okay. So you're Lunark, you're going him?
I think Dyson and I are going after the same guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're both engaging that guy.
Who's?
That's Ram.
Oh, Ram's coming
Send
with
him with
me.
Adeline. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yep.
I can't. Ah.
Okay, Ren. Ren doesn't want to shoot from distance.
Can I have? I'm supposed to have a choice of 2. I by any chance have a book I can reference? I have choice of 2 spells. It's a choice
The
type.
truth is right in front of you. Engaged.
With what? I can't sleep. You're all in the middle of it. I'm not actually sure what that spell does. Google, tell me.
Hey DM.
Yeah.
See, it's just like Google.
Hey, DM. What does the sleep spell do? Puts everyone to sleep. Everyone
Is it raining?
It's gonna be.
Yeah.
Yeah, my windows are closed.
Just got an alert.
That's the
So,
last resort
to give you
spell.
some more info about the room.
I think I'm gonna go double check.
So
I want to build some
You
pool,
see-
so I'm fine.
you see that the
I'll
flat
flip
walls
Okay.
of the chamber are decorated with shallow abstract carvings of dragons. The dragons' tails coil into intricate patterns and knots that flow across the walls. You notice in the northwest corner there appears to be a 5-headed dragon arising from an erupting volcano.
Do you have one of those?
Like literally
Picture?
arising?
It's portrayed.
Oh.
Still
Other
pretty cool.
dragons, which seem dwarfed by the 5-headed monstrosity, flock to its side.
Sounds cool.
See ya, Matt.
This is just a tapestry, right?
This is just a
Carving.
carving.
Perfect.
But hey,
Okay.
we've seen carvings that have come
So-
alive before.
Yeah. So in the northwest corner, so around here, is what you see.
Okay, that
I'll
one's
just put
not
that
worth
there.
using because that one's just gonna.
There's your dragon.
I have a last resort spell I can use, but it's not a last resort yet.
Is that the Papa Roots one?
No. It's Nahal's Reckless Weather.
Last resort.
Oh, I didn't hear what she said.
Okay. All right. So you go to engage him.
Yeah, me and Ram.
Okay. All right. Initiative.
Hopefully
Sim-
Ben's
Simple initiative.
everybody roll 20-sided. See who's getting to roll first. 14.
10.
Fumble.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll be up in a minute. You're dead anyway, so you'll have to roll.
Yeah.
6.
3.
All right.
All right. You guys get your attacks first.
I still need to figure out what I'm doing.
Well,
Okay.
I go 2, 3, 2, right?
Yes.
So 2 on this pickaxe guy. That makes me.
Lucy, are you okay? Did you fall
Plus
down
2
the
for
stairs?
the first one?
Didn't
Yep.
it push you down the stairs?
Turns well anymore.
10 plus 2 is a 12. So here's
We win initiative?
12 total?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
I rolled a 6.
No, that's definitely a
And
miss.
a 14.
On
A
the 6-sided.
14 is also a miss.
Oh man. Okay, well. I attacked and missed.
Well, we need like 16, 18s or whatever to hit.
I'm only trying to hit the pickaxe guy.
Well,
He missed 4.
Alright, well, I'm attacking the guy closest to you with the flail.
Okay.
Your ears.
19.
That's a hit.
I don't know what I'm rolling for a spear.
Die 6.
Die 6. Okay.
Yep. And add 2. Because you're specialized in spear.
Alright. 6 plus 2.
Wow.
8.
Max damage. Awesome.
Yeah. That was easy.
Yeah.
I should have this too.
Alright, we'll wait for Lunark.
Whatever.
Ben, you want to roll for
Yep.
Ram?
Yep.
Is it Ram?
Yes.
Right. Yep.
Oh, I have a weather roller.
He missed.
Ameline?
Yep.
Broadsword.
80% thunderstorm.
Yep.
That'll do it.
12. Not even close.
I don't think so. So Ameline is plus 1 to that, so
Yeah,
13.
13.
I'm just getting it for here.
Probably not close
Yeah,
on
but
him.
Eric
What do I need to hit him?
You need 18.
Yes, I thought.
Look at that.
Woo!
It's just crashing through Wadsworth.
Hey, just so everybody knows, we got thunderstorms coming through, so if we lose connection...
Yep.
We're dead, probably.
So,
Just think of us.
maybe say a prayer.
Did everybody else go?
Ronan did not go,
Ren didn't go.
and Ren did not go.
I'm wondering if I can place a sleep spell if I'm very good about it.
Ronan missed. If you unleash a sleep spell, you'll get friend and foe.
Okay, then never mind. That's not
Yeah,
worth
good
it.
call.
It's like right over the house.
What is?
The storm.
Oh.
Your windows are down.
You put him down?
Then I'm probably gonna actually hold off because I want to
Oh, you gotta fight.
not end up hurting people.
I did 8 damage
Okay.
to the guy.
Do you have any other spells you can cast?
I have magic missile, but I don't know that it would be worth it at this
Did
point.
it actually start pouring when you were
Completely up to you. Now, I will tell you that automatically hits and does damage.
Great.
Okay, I guess. Yeah, let's do it against the main guy then.
Okay. So, hold on.
So it'll be in the.
Thick of it.
That's always a good symbol.
Hmm?
Is that storm warning?
We're in the safest part of the house, guys.
It's true.
Technically,
With
we have
swords
to go to that
around
corner,
us.
southeast side.
I guess my cat will hide under the bed.
Is there windows in that?
There's not a
room?
tornado warning, is there?
Oh, no, I mean,
just
these are
forget.
glass block. We'd be fine.
You just
But
get-
I'm
you
just
get
saying,
bludgeoned to
technically,
death
you're
with a
supposed to be in the
flying glass
southeast corner of the house, which
Well,
is there.
block. Why?
What?
Why south?
Because when the house comes and it collapses, it's going to collapse on the far side of the house. Your best bet is the farthest
Well,
corner
what
where
if the
it's...
storm's coming from that direction?
Well, it's coming from that direction. Yeah,
Just
technically that.
Oh, okay. So just for this storm, it's the southeast.
Okay.
Well, normally the weather
Oh,
comes from
goodness.
southeast.
So, 20-side die.
Yep.
19?
Middle finger!
10.
Okay, so just as it. So, die 4 and add 1. Who are you?
The
Sorry,
main guy, the guy with the
main
lightning
guy?
bolt.
Alright, die 4 and add 1.
Wild mage and
3 total.
Okay.
What did you
Are you the wild
shoot
man?
at him?
Alright,
Magic
Lunar.
missile.
A mashed potato.
Yes.
What are you doing?
I
Magic missile.
Oh, man.
am gonna warhammer these guys.
Okay.
Nice.
Do it, do it.
You want to defend the house from the rain?
Okay,
That looks like a nice
18,
number.
man.
You're like, that
18?
sounds like a lot of
Yes.
responsibility.
Okay, and you're plus 1 because it's masterwork.
You're
So,
right here.
Yes, plus
okay,
1 to hit.
19. That is a hit.
Sad.
I want them to say that's a miss.
Alright,
What?
So I roll
Sorry,
a
you can only
d6
roll
and add 1
20.
to
If you
it.
roll 20,
Yep.
you'd still miss.
See, I know a thing or two. It's a 1, so that's 2. Masterwork sword.
I did 8 with my dumb spear.
It's a master finger.
Mosquitoes.
Stabbed him in like the chest.
Oh
Okay.
my
We'll save him for last.
Bless you.
Okay, so 1 through 3 he attacks you. 4 through 6 he attacks.
Sorry guys, I skipped my princess toast this morning.
He attacks Kirby.
Gave the dog
Dyson.
an allergic reaction.
Dyson.
God damn it.
DKG.
On Ronan. That's an 18.
Sorry, boobs.
Just all the sucking names.
It's Dyson. Kirby.
Double D.
King DGD.
Alright, he takes 5.
How many?
You took 5,
I know
Wow,
Kirby.
5.
and then
I
on
watched the anime.
Vlakus.
Yep.
Kirby anime?
Yes. Alright,
Yeah, it was.
Alright,
I missed him, he
It's
missed
not
me.
for
Where you
kids.
on you.
It is called Kirby right back at ya.
Does he,
Oh, he's
he
like
talk?
just not even
No.
rolling. He's just
He's
That'd
the
be weird
only
if he
character in the
talked.
show that does
Swing.
not talk.
He's swinging.
Okay.
He just makes bios down and everyone else around him
Pluses.
talks. It's so cute.
That's probably a hit.
Oh, yeah,
Wait.
it's definitely hit.
You got hit?
Yep.
Of course.
Oh, man.
by a
By
lightning
this guy?
sword.
That's what he did. Except
Yeah.
he was like, "Come here, you little."
Oh, good thing you didn't wear them the way I suggested. They would have really mad at you.
Either or, I've tainted his clothes.
I don't know that they're his.
I think you could have tainted them a little more.
13.
Whoa!
13
Down to
damage?
Down to
Yep.
5.
Holy
What?
smokes! 13 damage?
I'd be in negatives.
Yeah.
He's
Probably
using
want to steer clear of
he's
that
using
sword.
a two-handed sword. You gotta and remember it's a pretty nasty looking. He's
Why are we doing this?
Ameline's gonna be off to see her husband.
Stop asking for that.
Okay. Are we doing initiative again?
initiative.
Oh no.
Roll it.
2.
5.
All right, your attacks.
I get 3 attacks this turn. Yay.
Go ahead on your side.
9 plus 2.
That's a miss.
Equals miss.
19.
There you
That's
go.
a hit.
19.
19.
That's a hit.
Wow.
All right.
You roll a lot
So
of
die
19s.
8,
Whiff, clunk, clunk.
die 8, and die 6.
D8. D6
Dice's
together.
first attack
Yep,
is a fumble.
and-
He
and
sprained his ankle.
5, 26 plus 3 is 9.
It was glorious.
Hey, another
Whirl-
9.
Whirlwind of a swing.
I just add 9s are my
Maybe
thing.
sprain ankle with a spear.
I think you found a new lucky number.
Okay.
Alright, who's attacking next?
All right, Ryan, are you fighting anything?
Something happened.
Oh, something happened.
I'll just risk
You can't
everyone,
see.
and since I already used magic missile, I can't.
You can.
Wait, I can use it more than once?
Yes.
I know nothing.
It's magic.
Okay, I'm gonna use it again.
All right.
Same
Die
guy.
20. Surge.
17.
17.
Whoa!
Plus 1. Okay, so 2 die 4 and add 2.
Can you do that? Something happened.
We heard the pling, pling, pling.
Oh, it's a different tab.
Yep, different tab.
Oh,
Ah!
Real Taco Turtle subscribed.
Yep.
Thanks, the real Taco Turtle.
So, 2 die
You
4.
are the real
Got it.
Taco Turtle.
Would the real Taco Turtle please stand up?
4 plus 2.
I wonder if you put taco meat
6 more.
on turtle.
No, I think it's the other way around. Put turtle meat in a taco.
Yep.
No.
He's
Give a
he's
shell.
actually one of the players that's playing in Jay's and Carlos's combined adventure Gen Con.
Oh, it's
So you
Gen
have
Con?
the, yeah, so you have the
Nice.
opportunity to meet.
Alright.
Catch us in
We'll meet again,
Indianapolis.
Taco Turtle.
Yep. Okay. Ronan.
We will eat turtle tacos.
But I think that the
Emily.
shell becomes like a taco.
Ameline is gonna roll a crit.
That's what I'm saying. You put
Yeah,
taco
anyway.
meat in this turtle.
No, the turtle meat becomes
not
taco
quite.
meat.
What is
the
it?
meat,
Times 2.
and it
Times-
shells
yeah,
the taco
times.
shell.
No,
Is that
I want to stuff taco meat in the turtle shell.
Wait, what?
Ameline's about to
can't
die,
stop.
about to die.
This is my
about to
goal.
die.
If you
Ameline's
take
about
the
to
meat out of the
die.
turtle,
So he
ground it up,
I
so
want to eat
Ram
turtle
stands
meat.
off,
put some spices in it. Can you call it taco
and he
meat?
casts the whole person.
I want to eat turtle meat.
On those
I want
three.
taco meat in my turtle shell.
So the one on
I'll
Blackus
watch it
failed.
on Mario Kart.
The one on Ronan also failed.
Wait, why are they?
And the one on Michu also failed. So those three humans.
Who was
are
doing a
help.
hold?
Did everybody attack?
Wait, I didn't
Ram.
attack.
Oh, okay.
What?
Yeah,
Who
Ram
did?
Ram didn't attack.
Right, okay.
This guy, he cast a spell. So
His
he
three
cast
guys
whole
are-
person. So
Oh,
all
all
three of
hell.
his guys are actually help.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
Aha.
Misleading
Okay.
us.
This is
Ram
You said
rod.
they're protected.
So this is all happening simultaneously, so you don't get automatic hits at this point.
Oh,
So you two go ahead and do whatever it is that you wish to do.
You got that?
Yeah, I'm gonna get my next round of pinks in.
Alright. It's very dark.
It's a 6.
That's a miss.
Does it help if you turn it upside down?
12?
That is also a miss. Because he
18s.
Yep.
Yep.
You need 17 also.
Alright.
Oh.
This guy is don't mess around.
Pass turn.
You know,
10 step.
Pass turn.
Yep.
Resolve
Combat?
damage.
Now, just a reminder. Just a reminder. You also have the ability to remember to watch out. So it's going to give everybody +1.
Can I do that whenever? Or do I have to
Yes.
do that
What
whenever?
up, May Ray?
Very,
Yeah.
very.
I will
Press
Okay.
subscribe.
I will do that
very.
then.
All right.
Right now.
They are held with the exception of this guy.
Who's got 5 fingers and isn't held? This guy.
Got your fingers
You missed.
where? Where?
Horrible.
Oh, I thought you said you got your fingers.
He's
All right.
saying who's got 5 fingers and isn't held? This guy.
Initiative. 3.
Roll a 6.
2.
Roll a 2.
Okay.
Ah.
Mm.
So he gets his swing.
So,
This won't hurt at all.
Lightning sword.
He missed. 3.
I already did the battle cry, right?
You can do your battle shout. So everybody has an additional +1 to hit. Now, obviously, it's only going to help against him.
Against two?
Against him because the others are held. As long as you don't fumble, you do max damage on the others.
Oh, okay. Here's your chance.
I'm gonna,
Not to fumble.
I'm gonna rock this guy.
Okay. All right.
hitting us
There's
for
only two. There's only 2 on the main guy.
There's no one else. They're all
So
held.
you can have one more if you wish. The other guys are all held.
Yeah, we need help on the big guy. So
Someone
whoever
who can
has
actually
the
fight
best,
go to the big guy, and I can move in with a
Yeah.
staff on one of the people who are held.
Lunar can move in on the big guy.
So can
Well, I'm a priest,
Walker's,
though.
but
I don't
have to
know
break
why-
away, right?
I'm not really.
I'm sorry?
I have to break away from
priest.
Lunar.
Yeah, that guy is held now.
you can sneak right between
I
them.
can actually come up through here.
Yep, you can come up through
Then
there.
I'll move into the
Yep.
space and I'll
Come
use
to
my
his
staff.
back.
I think Lunar.
I can whack him with a stick.
Right.
Sweet.
Just like
That's
with
fine.
battle.
I'm whacking
Gotta
with
go
a
back to
stick,
two,
John.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
He's got a
All right.
warhammer and a flail.
You guys can swing. We're within 10 feet. Okay.
Oh,
Before he attacks?
Yeah. Well,
He
he
already
already
attacked.
did attack. He lost.
Oh.
He won initiative, swung and missed.
Oh.
Okay.
Excellent.
So am I moving in?
Yeah.
No, there's already 3 on him. So,
Oh, okay. You moved in.
so I move.
all right. So you're moving up.
Go
Yes.
Flank this guy.
All right, and
Click the shit out of
20-sided die.
Okay.
As long as you do not fumble.
And she fumbled it.
That's literally like a physical
Fumble
fumble.
means you have to get it in the box.
3.
Okay.
Wow.
So you just do a staff die 6.
Room to spare.
No, you don't have to roll.
Oh.
It's max damage.
Okay, good.
Okay.
I hit him with a stick.
Good job.
All right.
Hit him with the
Ooh.
stick. Don't hit him with the stick.
Uh-oh.
Ronan crit.
That's not good. Oh, Ronan crit.
Ronan
Oh.
crit. That's
Usually when
big.
the DM says, ooh, it's something
Which one was that?
bad for us.
Ooh,
So
spell
that's,
wears off prematurely.
Jokers.
Nice.
Which is the one with the crossbow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One with the bow.
Crit hit on the base guy.
That's cool. The real taco turtle!
330.
300.
Cheers to you,
Nice.
real taco turtle.
All right.
Does that mean there's an imposter?
No, I think it was the
Double.
same taco turtle as before.
That's how you.
Oh, okay.
That's how you verify your account is real.
Double?
That's
Double.
why I'm saying
So
the
he
real.
is
Taco
using
turtle,
bastard
real
sword.
Donald Trump.
2-handed.
Real
So
Slim
that
Shady.
is a total of 16.
I think he's the one who started
The real
it.
world.
16.
Still up.
Dang.
16. Nope, 17, but still
Oh,
up.
he's down.
Almost. Almost. Okay. You two?
Me?
No, me.
This
Go.
way.
Strike him
Go
dead.
collect some more water.
It's a 16, 15.
Okay,
He's got to be
that's
dead.
fine.
Yeah.
So your max is
D6
7,
plus 1. Yeah.
I believe? 7.
Yep, 7.
Okay. Go ahead.
That ain't no thing.
13.
Okay.
Oh,
And your maximum
8.
is 8.
Yep.
Alright, he's down. So
Ha-ha!
He's down?
this, nope.
Nope.
No.
Oh.
That one.
Come on now.
I was so
That
excited.
guy's got 100 and some hit points.
Okay. Alright,
I was so
Amelie.
excited.
Ameline?
Yep.
Oh, I know it's
She
swinging.
is swinging the bastard
wow, so
sword.
many imposters out there.
Yes, there is.
Oh, shit.
Fumble!
No, you didn't.
That's only because I just wrote everything in here, jinxed myself. Jay, we're logging off. Goodbye. Good night, everybody.
I think you should change your handle to the real fumbles.
See, this is why I want that 20-sided die with the middle
Okay.
finger.
Well, that's because he ended up doing a crit. Son of a bitch.
Fumble when it counts.
Wow!
20. Look at that.
Doesn't count. You're just
For
reverse
those who are watching, he
You
did
just
literally
wasted your
just
credit.
rolled a natural 20.
Yeah, you just wasted your next action.
No, because I'm gonna use this die.
Well,
Have you
Doesn't
done
matter.
Oh, I
You
gotta
gotta roll
roll percentails, right?
roll
Well, we
your,
could go 20%.
See, I'm
Yeah, I
gonna
thought
mix
you were
and
gonna roll
match this
100%.
right here. I'm gonna throw it up. I'm gonna drop my sword
Please don't.
right on his foot into an artery, and then he bleeds out. 4%.
0-4.
Is that by chance what he mentioned?
Drop sword. Drop sword, slips, cut scrotum off.
All right.
She doesn't have scrotum. What's she
called it.
losing?
All right.
Called it.
Roll 6-sided die.
Uh-oh.
I like that he's not telling you what's happening yet.
Nope.
And he laughed.
6.
Okay.
It's the worst.
So,
Or the best? I don't
roll
know.
percentiles again.
You want to roll low.
I'm mixing and matching.
The funny part is that you kind of foresaw this because you actually critically hit
No way.
What?
a friend,
Nice.
Blockus.
62. 62.
Friend.
It's like he
Nice.
swung his sword
3
slipped
die
out of his
10.
hand, and pins you to
Are
the
you
wall.
kidding me?
No, I swear to
Marcus, why,
0-4.
why are
so
you
hold
in the
on.
way?
0-4
This is the character?
No.
No, I'm in the middle.
Oh, okay.
You just
Yeah.
walked
I was
over.
gonna say, how did that go across
Yeah.
the room?
It's critical hit friend. If double, reroll once. You roll triple.
That's not awesome, Jay. It's really not.
3 die 10.
1, 1, 1. Oh,
Hey,
3 die 10.
3
That's
die
right.
10. You're using a two-handed
Yeah,
sword.
that's right.
Come on, man.
3 die 10 and add
Let's
4.
see.
Low,
3
roll.
die 10.
Low.
I have
1,
already
1,
won,
1
so-
plus 4. 1,
21.
1 plus 4. 10, 17, 24.
21.
28.
Huh?
28. You're plus 4.
Yeah.
So you're at what?
I am at -7.
No. I had you at 18.
Oh, you're dead.
It's written at 21 on here.
You're dead.
That's
Nice
your
knowing
total.
you,
You
Marcus.
took 3 points somewhere along the line.
Nice knowing you, Vlacus.
Oh, I thought you said it was full health.
Make sure you
No,
mark down
I said
that
anybody
critical.
who I did not mention was at full health.
Okay. So, I'm dead.
Yeah, you're dead.
Yeah.
We'll bring your ass back and we'll
Completely dead.
piss on.
Thanks a lot.
Hey,
It's
that's
not
not
even
my
like I
problem.
died
Who's
because
this
of
guy
Christ.
right here? Who is this?
That's Ronan.
Who's Ronan?
That's
Jokum.
Jokums.
Yeah, thank Jokum all the way out in Russia. He's the one that
Russian
ended up
Ronan.
crit. I had to open my book, write down
No,
fumbles and
I'm
crits and all
telling you,
that.
you crit.
Yeah, did you
No,
reach
I
out-
fumbled.
No,
I fumbled.
and then you crit.
I know, but I'm saying is we jinxed ourselves.
Did you write down your crit though?
I
Write
did.
down your
Yep.
Which one of these is
Friendly
Rye?
quit.
That one right there.
This
Yeah,
right in
he's
front.
dead.
Well, yeah, put him down.
Did I
Yes.
at least cut anything off? Do I
Like-
get like something
No.
that
Am
I
I
cut?
down to
Should
10
be-
fingers?
Yeah,
He
you
should be
cut
face
Rod's head
down.
off.
I'll be joining you, so don't worry about it.
This is where Ludog's gonna start
I'm
backing
not
away.
emotionally prepared. I cannot process this
No,
information.
there's not enough.
That actually kind of works for me because I have to leave at 8:15.
Yeah, there you go. See? What are you bitching about?
Go a few minutes earlier.
Now my character's completely
What are you
dead.
complaining about?
Real Taco Turtle cheers your death, Blackus.
All right.
What do I gotta do?
Reroll reroll your fumble.
Can you get a
See,
hero
just-
point or
20
something?
side?
No.
Oh.
To see
Percentile.
just how dead Rod really is.
It was a thoughtful crit.
45.
Okay.
Wait, there's more?
No.
Yeah, he's still going. It's like Cascade.
All right. So
Team kill.
instead, so this is the
Instead.
reroll
Why is he getting a reroll?
because they just did a cheer, and we're gonna use it for that. So you get a reroll.
You're not
there.
dead!
Can I reverse
I'm
cheer?
not
I
dead
kind
yet.
of like
No.
when that happens.
So no. So he's back.
Come
Did
back.
you see that
come
movie
back.
Flatliners?
Thank you.
Bring him back.
Love.
Okay.
This is a heart.
But
It doesn't
instead,
really work if you have to tell people.
You lose your left nut,
This is Taylor Swift
your
heart.
right kneecap.
I lose one finger.
no, you don't suffer anything. You then,
that's
unfortunately, hit yourself in the groin. You stunned yourself for 2 rounds.
It's okay, you're a girl. It's not as
You
bad.
are -5 strength
not
and
great.
-1 dex for 5 rounds.
-5.
Oh, I'm sorry, -2 strength. Pardon me. As a
Man. Remember when Rod was dead, then undead?
I was like a minute.
Not undead. Just not dead.
Goodness.
Undead is something else entirely.
You're probably gonna die on your way
That
home.
was
though.
fun.
A bad
Something-
dream that I-
Final
leaving?
destination.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye. We'll try to keep you alive for the second time.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Sorry.
Do
Sorry
you
for
want
the
to
first
wait a minute
time.
before you run off? Do you want to roll now that
Oh, for
you're
my
not?
attack.
You actually get your attack, so
I get my 3 attacks this time.
you get 2. New opponent.
You did, yeah. You switched
No, it's the same
opponents.
guy, right?
No,
No,
it's
you
new
moved.
opponent. You just moved over this time.
Remember,
Oh,
I
this
took over
one
your
right there.
guy.
Dang.
Whacked him with a stick.
12 plus 2, 14 doesn't hit. 15.
No,
I don't think that
that's a
hits
miss as well.
Alright, well,
Alright.
It's gonna be a long
Wait, what about Battle Shout?
I still
Battle
have
Shout.
Even so, he
okay.
still needs 18s.
Oh,
Oh
I thought it
my
was 17.
gosh.
I don't think so.
We said 17.
No,
and then
17 on the
13.
other guys. It's
No.
18.
Oh, my bad.
It's 18
okay.
on him.
I misheard.
That's
And
insane.
he's got too many people engaged on him right now, right?
Yep.
The middle
Bye.
Bye, thanks.
Good to see you still
Appreciate
alive.
Yeah, I'm glad you're not dead.
No thanks.
That
to
would have
some
been a
people.
bad reason to leave. Like, I'm
17.
dead,
That
so.
Okay.
Bye.
On the flip side.
Too funny. Okay. Ram missed, by the way. Okay. Initiative.
That's
you're
you.
up.
6.
Good luck.
Oh, 27.
6. Just kidding. That was not a D. That wasn't a D6.
Okay.
4.
Nice try, though.
That was a 6.
Can you roll higher than a d6 on your d12?
Was that for initiative?
Yeah.
Somebody text Rod, tell him he's dead.
No!
He missed on you. Okay.
Missed on me?
Yep.
Nice.
Alright.
Don't fumble.
Don't tumble.
That means not
One.
that. Whew. Fumble times
That's
4.
4.
Nope.
Oh my gosh, I thought that was 1, but
Nope.
it's 4.
Nope. All right. He's down.
Whew. Hey, look, I killed
Was that
something!
the middle one? Or?
This one.
Oh, that one.
The one on the end.
I killed something!
Ronan hit, and he's down.
Nice.
Is it the one next?
Yeah. So it's just the main bad guy.
Yep. Okay. What are you two doing?
There's not really room for us to engage, right?
You cannot engage.
Are there other weaklings that can? Oh, I don't know why I keep saying that. I'm not really a warrior.
You're really
I
Yeah.
not.
say.
You're a priest.
Who's engaged with him? Like, what kind of classes are?
They're all
Straight fighter,
yeah.
undead hunter, and a crusader. So those are your 3 strongest actually that are in there.
So we're
Now,
already in the
you
right.
could, if you wish, you could cast bless, which would give an additional +1 that stacks on the battle shout.
Might as well.
So they give them an additional +2 now if you decided to do that. It's up to you if you wish.
I take it I got my bless and all that stuff back after.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, if I do though, then I can't really use it again.
No, you can. Once again, you can use. It's not a spell that you
Oh,
cast
that's
just
right.
once. You
Right.
can.
I can cast it up to 4 times.
4 times.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's do a.
Yep.
Let's do a bless.
Okay.
Bless them,
All right.
as Jarvis Landry would say.
All right. So everybody is +2
So
at
Emily
this
needs
point.
a
And I'll even be
16 to
nice and
hit.
Yep. 16. You actually need less than that because
The
now
tree
you're
path protect all of you.
Your total should now be +3
Did
because
you
you're normally
fumble?
+1.
Just
Plus
stop.
1.
It doesn't matter. I think you fumbled.
No, it's a 7.
Oh, I thought it looked like a 1.
Are you
from
sure?
But it's like it dropped. No, that's the one
is the
right
one,
there.
yeah,
yeah,
It just
that's
dropped
why
out
I
of my
was
hand
checking
as you're
out.
talking, and it's like, oh, okay, never mind. Missed.
You should just
That's
carve-
doubling +4, right? You said +4. Oh, that was extra on the
Yeah.
damage.
That's +3.
Damn it.
A look on your face. I could have sworn you had to have rolled a
So now
fumble.
for
Well,
Flock,
it's like it's the 7, so that's
I would have
He's
filled the
+4.
7, so you have 2 ones.
So he's +4 to hit now and +2 in a second.
who's plus? Oh,
Flockus.
right.
He missed on the primary. He hit on the secondary,
Good.
and he missed on the primary.
Yeah, just got one.
Whiff, clunk, whiff.
2 points.
2 points. He's down to 121.
Not quite.
127. Yeah.
All right.
127. If I remember, it was like 10 or 12 10-sided dice I rolled.
I am, but
Or 8
it's fine. How'd your game go?
It's Ashley.
Is your
Actually,
turn?
Rod.
It's about to storm here.
Mark
Wants
another
to
crit
talk to
down.
Rod. Oh, he's driving.
Oh, wait.
Ram just critically hit him.
Nice.
Yes!
Ram.
Ram him, ram.
Excellent.
Hi, when are you gonna come and play?
Hi!
A lot of people. She said nerds.
Do you want help with your deploy on Friday or not?
Yeah, but you married a nerd.
She didn't actually say that, guys. What's that? Yeah, that was Amy.
He did 11.
Nice.
So not if we're playing D&D. All right.
It's a board
Alright.
game, though.
Develop and deploy.
Alright.
Oh.
See how easy it is to set someone up, though.
Initiative. 4.
You up to initiative?
Yeah, that's me.
6, yes.
1. Uno.
Oh my
Fumble.
Such a shame I'm gonna have to take you down again. You missed.
I think the kiss threw him off.
Alright, go
The
ahead.
butterfly
Swing.
effect.
Yeah,
Puckering
here we go.
goes from your lips created just enough vibration in the air
Here's
as
the
you
crit.
release the die.
19.
There you go. There's a hit.
There you go.
10-sided. 5 plus 1 plus 4 plus 4. 9.
Nice.
Finally.
And block this. Plus 4. 18 and plus his hit.
Yes.
Hit him, block us.
16 and that's plus 2. This is 17. This is by 1. Yep, that's by 1. 6 points. And Ram.
The rest of 3D printers are just like
Hmm?
constantly moving and printing off weapons to kill us. It's like the Matrix back there.
Alright,
Or
initiative.
houses
5.
that hold them.
Oh.
Amy, your initiative.
4.
3.
19.
That was on me. I'm
was
assuming
on
he's
you.
not swinging to anybody else. He loves
Yeah,
me.
Is that masterwork?
Of course.
I mean, I
I'm
can
at
try to.
5.
If we're desperate,
Now
I
I'm
can
at-
try
we haven't
my
seen a
surge
player
spell, but I
cleaved
don't
in
really
two
know what
yet.
it does. So.
Not yet.
You're at
Could
5
be.
what? Fumbles?
No, I'm at 5 hit points, which I'm probably below.
You're at negative 2 now.
-2.
Alright, so Emmeline's down.
That's not good.
Can we at this point point out that none of us are wearing draconian sacrilegious
A little too late.
regalia?
I mean, if we're desperate, I can try my weird surge spell that I don't know what it does.
Which
Surge,
one is that?
surge.
Nahal's Reckless Dwemer.
Nahal's Reckless Wilmer.
I don't actually know what it does.
Hold on.
Dwemer?
Dwemer? I don't know. Oh, maybe it's Dwemer. That's not an A. I can read.
Yep.
I'm not clear on what it does. I just thought it was scary and interesting, so I
And
picked
in
it.
the end, we were killed by our own wild mage.
What's it do before I...
Hold on. I gotta find
What were
it.
you-
I've read
were you
the
guessing?
instructions like 4 times, and I'm still like, I don't know what it does. Only way to find out what a spell does. That's not terrifying. I mean, I think it's just like, it's like the last ditch effort of wild surges. I basically surge.
Well, how many of your party members do you have to watch die before you go to this last-ditch effort?
Well,
all but
Everybody
one.
but herself.
In that case, why bother?
This is an Ilia reminder. I also don't know if I have any spells left because I already used 2.
Okay, so when cast, it releases a sudden flood of wild magical energy in hope of seizing and shaping the energy into a desired spell effect. The attempt usually fails, but something almost always occurs in the process. So you announce the spell you're trying to create. You must be able to cast the spell, but you do not need to have it memorized.
Firewall.
Okay, so basically what it does is you choose a spell it has to be something in your spell book. So more than likely would be something like Magic Missile. Again, that's the only damaging ones that you probably have.
Does it have to be in her spellbook? It says it doesn't.
Has to be in her spell book. She doesn't have to have it memorized.
Okay.
It doesn't feel worth it then.
What's that?
Well,
1
you
to
can cast
4.
Magic Missile again if you wish.
It'd be a really big, wild magic missile.
No, it would do the same damage, wouldn't it?
It would, depending on.
If it didn't backfire and incinerate
Yeah.
all of us.
Yeah, that's the problem. I just don't think that the risk outweighs the I don't think the reward outweighs the risk.
Okay,
It's too much.
that's fine.
I don't want to kill us all in the
All right.
process of trying to launch
Logical
magic
wild
missile.
mage?
Huh?
Is that a logical wild mage?
Yes, a logical wild mage. I read.
Who's stepping up?
All right, so move Ronan.
Not you.
Ronan?
Yep.
Oh.
Ugh.
Yeah, he's a ranger.
I
So
wanted to help, but it just doesn't seem like I can until no other option.
I mean, unless Kirby wants to.
Oh,
step
bind
in.
your wounds,
Yeah,
yes.
I'll
Yeah, I'll bind
All
his
right, so
wounds.
put Kirby in.
Kirby?
Dyson.
Yeah.
Or
Dyson.
wounds, whatever.
Hoover.
I'll bind Ameline's wounds.
All right.
Shot back.
Pamela Anderson.
Shot back. There you go.
He's gonna suck you up.
I would prefer to shark
All right.
myself.
Huh?
So
Shark.
3 attacks. By Blockus. Miss.
Whiff.
Miss. Crit.
Wow.
Yeah, he's
Wait,
dead.
Locus was swinging?
Blockus was swinging.
Oh!
Nice. Another
He was
crit?
swinging?
Yes.
I thought he was
Yeah.
getting swung upon.
Tell Rod he's not allowed to come back. Let Marco roll for him.
Well,
02. It's a serious slinger.
Ooh.
Yes.
Helm removed. Lose ear. Stunned 1 to 6 rounds.
Oh my
That's
gosh!
big.
Nice.
That's huge!
Now. Primary is large.
I'm in charge.
Too bad Ameline's not able to stand up and teabag. I mean,
Yeah.
whatever she
There's
wants
so
to
much-
do.
There's so much teabagging in
Ramus.
Splatoon.
And what?
Splatoon.
The Nintendo game?
Yeah, it's really confusing. Well, in Splatoon, you do it by just going up and down in the paint as fast as you can. And I literally had to exit a match after I finished playing it because I was like, this guy is so annoying. And he's a level 70. I'm a level 16. Of course you're gonna kill me!
Sorry, I don't like Earl Grey.
Doesn't count if you don't teabag, right?
Yeah.
So what happened
Might
to
be a
him?
chamomile.
I like black. Okay, that.
Of course.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Hold
Okay.
on. Rewind.
Roll it back! That was not what it was supposed to come out.
Ram. Sorry.
No, he's right.
Ram
Those
missed.
I should
bags.
apologize.
Ram missed. He's still up, but he is
Oh,
now
God.
stunned for a number of rounds.
Stun.
Okay, you're binding wounds.
Well, I'm not.
All right.
I'm binding wounds.
do I get an attack?
I'm
Or do I
binding
just have to
your
move on?
wounds.
Yeah, we can. Well, you did last round, but
Oh,
he
that was
automatically
last round,
loses initiative. So go ahead.
All right.
And so your additional +4 to hit because he's stunned. So
Miss.
+7 total. Now, because your +4.
Plus 7.
Yeah,
It's
your
a
+4 the
13.
blast
6 on the
and
die.
battle shell.
So
6 on the die.
yeah.
Yep, that's
Let's try that.
all right. Lacus,
Spell.
miss, 18 and pluses.
Nice.
Okay.
Come on.
Ram,
There must be
Ram
hope.
missed, but he's down.
Wait, really?
Yes. Yes, really.
You can't reach him though.
What? Please tell me he has like parting choking,
Well,
where
now
it
they're
says he
both-
chokes to death on his own
both
blood.
Well, it's like any
One-on-one.
Nintendo boss. He's gonna like get back up again and turn into a different
For
form.
the Sigma
Yeah. I mean, this is Zelda, right? There's like
Ultra
4
Ganon.
forms.
Ganon. Or Frieza.
One you beat with a fishing rod.
Ultra Frieza.
Awesome. Okay.
I can't believe we did that.
So,
We're not dead.
you are not dead.
What a miracle.
Well, most of us.
Oh, he's not dead either. I bound Emily's wounds. I need to stop
Bounded?
speaking for the evening because things keep coming out of my mouth that are not supposed to come out.
Ooh.
Yeah. Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah, please don't.
What did he allow? What are you yakking about?
Don't. No. Nothing. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Yep.
That was me.
Oh.
But somebody else said something. Allowed something?
And what?
Oh, because he was talking about the cheer.
Oh.
I changed the. Change it.
Yeah, he doesn't cheat like you, Jay.
Okay.
Poor Jay.
So, like I said, the floor and the 3 walls of the room are smooth. The stalactites and stalagmites also are polished into gleaming columns.
But now they're covered in blood.
Every surface glistens with moisture and the air is warm and humid.
Some of
The
it's blood.
flat walls of the chamber are decorated with shallow abstract carvings of dragons. Dragons' tails coil into intricate patterns and knots that flow across the walls. The creature portrayed in the northwest corner stands out, a 5-headed dragon rising from an erupting volcano. Other dragons seem dwarfed by this 5-headed monstrosity flock to its side.
Isn't that
Oh,
Tiamat
That's
or what?
Tiamat.
Yeah,
the
that's
one that
gotta
we
be
saw.
Tiamat.
A small wooden chest with
Yeah.
silver and mother of pearl inlay sits on the floor in the corner in front of the monstrous dragon carving.
But there's an egg in there. We should crack it open and
Yeah.
Eat it?
scramble it, eat it.
Sounds good to
Some
me.
dragon protein.
I mean,
Okay.
is there any... Why do these seem poisonous?
Somebody gonna check that for traps?
I
For
am
trippy traps?
You don't have anybody that can.
I guess we're gonna have to do it the
Hey.
old-fashioned way.
No, I take that back. Actually, Lunark, you would have the ability to do so.
Lunar.
Let's say you could pull
So
Ameline
you
up
can cast
there
a
and have
spell
her.
which is called
Find
Find
traps,
Traps.
which I have marked down here.
Yep.
Simo, thank you for following.
Thank
I think it's Kaimo.
Simo.
Simo! Thank you.
Simo. Kaimo.
All right,
Simo.
Whichever you prefer.
I'll use my find traps spell.
Okay.
Thanks. You find it?
Well, you do find that a trap exists
You find the trap house.
Ooh.
Trap exists. Where? What?
on the chest itself.
On the chest. Okay.
What if we
We don't have a disarm trap
We-
spell, do you?
No.
we could drag Emmeline over there and use her?
Real taco,
hand
anything Jay says to
open
you,
it?
do not believe him.
Okay.
Carlos is
So-
the nice guy.
Carlos is the greatest. You guys know Carlos actually lives here in Ohio,
Painesville.
in Painesville.
Oh, I think you've mentioned that
Yep.
before.
Yep. I'm hoping at some point to possibly convince him to come down and observe, possibly play if he'd be interested.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool.
But completely up to him.
Can't be any worse than some of us. so.
I'm really bad.
Okay. You notice, based on the trap spell itself, so there are what appear to be the chest itself is attached to 2 of the dragons' mouths in the carvings, and it gets revealed that it appears to be an acid trap.
Oh.
Hmm.
Is anyone resistant to acid?
No.
Or does anyone want to trip?
I don't feel like dying from acid today, but thanks for asking.
Can we
But like, what
poke
if
her with a
we
stick
what
or
if we
something?
smash
I have a stick!
the dragon statues?
Are any of
They're
us
not statues; these are carvings into the wall.
So that's
Okay.
Can we
are any of
plug-
us smart enough
can we
to
plug the
disarm the
holes?
trap?
No, unfortunately, that's where you need a thief.
What about like a brute force way
But you also, the spell is telling you that there are 2 triggers to it. So one.
2 triggers.
Yep.
Left side, right side. There's probably like a step, like a stone. You step right in front of the chest and it triggers it. And the other one's the actual
Like a
opening.
pressure plate?
Yeah, like a pressure plate. That thing.
I understood the
Possible.
first way.
Who's got the bow?
We're
Who
not
can
smart
shoot
enough
it?
to.
Yeah, we don't have anyone who has skill.
Do we have anyone in the party that's like not with us? Like if we circle back and came back, that would,
I don't think
or we
so.
just kind of
It'll
hose.
be
Might be able to
gone.
recruit
Somebody will
someone.
take it.
I don't think
Or
we
they'll
have.
die and then we can
Does
take
the
it.
chest look heavy? Like, what if we just moved, like, grabbed the chest and pulled it out of the way real fast, but didn't open it, and then we could just take it? with us?
So the spell is indicating that would probably be a problem.
Well,
Can we throw a corpse at it? Wow, that's a
You
little
possibly can. I mean, you can go back up.
Well, we
Well,
have.
we got some
We
We have
corpses.
corpses.
we have Emmeline.
Emmeline is not a
Oh.
corpse.
Right.
I bound her wounds.
Thanks.
Okay.
We don't
Make a
hate
wisdom
Emmeline.
Someone
Yes,
We don't
sir.
love Emmeline.
strong
Who
enough to
does?
throw a corpse.
Wisdom, below an 18 I can. I should
She
say.
likes to be
Yeah,
kind of
don't
likable.
say that. Not tonight.
It's it looks like a 17. It's a 17.
Nice.
Okay. So, essentially, you also figure out that probably would be able to be opened with a key.
Oh.
Yeah,
That
we
makes
should
sense.
search the bodies.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Alright,
Let's search
I'm
body.
gonna search one of the bodies.
I'm gonna search
The big guy.
Yeah.
I'll search another body.
Find a key.
Weird.
Hey!
You're totally gonna die if you pop that in.
Well, there's only one path forward.
Can anyone detect magic?
I can
Yes,
read
that
magic.
can do. Yes. So both Lunark and Ram both have the ability to cast detect magic.
Good. I don't have it in my book.
I mean, I guess if the only trap you saw was the acid trap, then I think you're okay.
I mean, I don't have it. I'm not. I'll put that key in that keyhole.
Okay,
Do it.
do it.
I'll put the key in the keyhole.
Okay.
Slowly start to turn it.
Does it turn right or does it turn left?
I'm turning right.
Did it unlock
unlock
or
it.
I'm
break?
gonna start lifting the thing open.
Okay. And nothing happens other than it lifts.
Woo!
Um,
What do I see in it?
So inside,
More
I
underwear.
love how the wisdom and intelligence rolls are usually common sense. Do they have common sense? No.
so you see what appears to be a string of pearls. You also find what appears to be a gold and sapphire ring.
Wait, didn't we just hear a description about this?
And a pouch.
We were gonna write it down. It's on the piece of paper. Something about pearls. Remember
we
in the
have
room
that in
That was
upstairs?
the other adventure.
No, it's this
No,
one.
this is
this
it was in
one?
the room
Yeah.
upstairs before we came down the hole. Something about
Oh.
the pearls.
What was the third thing?
What appears to be a pouch.
Does everything look like it would fit in the pouch? Does the pouch appear full?
Yes.
What's in the pouch? Don't open the pouch!
Is is there any of my fine traps still lingering in the air? or
Yes.
is it, okay. It's not.
And
so
it's not going off.
All right. I'll open the pouch.
Okay. So inside you find a half dozen masterfully cut polished stones.
I think we found what was in the note on the table. Something about some
Oh,
pearls,
yeah.
the stones.
Yeah, you're right.
What did the note say again? Who brought that?
No, it was take
We found
everything to
it.
the north, but they left us with some stones, a string of pearls, and something else. Why don't we just take it?
Yeah. Why not?
We don't
No
know
question.
what it does
What
yet.
what
but
color are the stones?
black.
Berry.
Buried?
Buried.
How many?
All the members of the
6.
Rolling Stones are white.
6 stones.
Yeah.
Buried colors.
Yeah. I mean, you can tell they're gems.
Are they varied as in like the different colors of the draconian race?
Nope.
Emeralds, sapphires, rubies.
Yeah.
Onks,
Any of the above.
Onks,
onks,
Tiger eye.
onks.
All right.
Actually, I don't like Tiger Eye very
So
much.
you can write next to them when you get them appraised. The necklace is worth 300.
Big Red Show.
300 platinum.
Gold.
My grandmother found this by going in the cave in
The ring is worth 900,
Ring is worth
Ooh.
900.
and the gems are worth 100 apiece.
Wonder if that ring is magical.
When you put it on, find out?
Sure, Gollum.
No.
Oh, you dick.
Cool. Oh, cool.
Like, do you notice anything else within the room?
You do not, other than of course what
Well,
those guys actually have on
Yeah, let's search the other bodies.
them.
Just some assless leather chaps.
Okay.
Studded, of course.
You
Sure.
have a set that are not assless.
Yeah. Fun that.
What was the guy's name again that is down that Amelie got shellacked by twice?
Yeah, what is his name? I mean, fair.
Okay.
His name.
Bridge builder. He's helping you build that bridge.
Langdedrosa? Cyan rat.
It's memorable.
Is it? Tell me what it was.
Like, Trosa. Dang it!
Cyan rat.
Cyan rat.
Yep.
Like the color.
Dirt Devil.
I don't remember the first name at all. Cyan rat. That's all I remember.
Langdedrosen.
So
Together
the guys,
we're almost
so you notice
complete
the guys
person.
have like different outfits. Like one is dressed like a cop, another's dressed like an Indian, another one's dressed like a construction worker.
Oh,
Nice.
perfect. What's the main one dressed like?
Wait, what? I missed the turn in that
Why?
conversation.
Yeah.
There you go.
Village people.
Oh, okay, thank you.
It's more fun at the
I was like, I think I missed the transition. I'm so confused.
While they were standing before they attacked, they were all sitting there tapping their feet, rocking their hips.
Yep.
That's almost scarier. You never want to walk into a fight like that. You're like, oh, dang it,
All right.
it's jets.
So for him, unfortunately, his armor is not going to fit anybody. But it is +1 splint.
Splint?
Yes.
So we can take that
It's a
with
large
us and
human.
Okay.
sell that at market.
Large human and or half ogre size. Would be
Okay.
about. Okay.
Kirby Dice and Kirby could wear that.
He has
Kirby Tyson Duke.
a +2 two-handed sword.
Ooh.
And he also has a +1 spear.
I like that.
Oh, your guy uses that, right? A
These
spear?
spears, yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Now, obviously, you don't know any of this at this point. That's just-
Well, Amelie doesn't know shit because she's like,
Unconscious.
Out of it.
you know.
She's alive.
All right. The other guys have decent armor, chainmail.
Okay.
Okay. All wearing symbols, the Dragon Horde symbols.
I'm assuming someone of Lunarch stock would not wear something so unpure.
Absolutely not. Not a Fultus.
No.
Sorry, someone else briefed on this. I need to get pristine in box. That's you.
We have a frozen camera.
No, I'm just standing really still.
No,
Why don't you do something other than stand around?
I'm writing one.
How to avoid how to avoid making any meaningful contributions to your party?
Know how to drive people away and be just generally an idiot.
Got it, Jay.
Yep. The other guys have a total of 100 gold as well.
Nice.
That does sound like impending death, doesn't it?
It does.
They're getting closer to you.
It's a horror movie.
They're like replicators.
Oh no!
Nice.
That's literally kind of what they are like.
They
right
kind of are though.
now. They're making more of themselves.
They do look a little like replicators. Oh, that's creepy.
Just gotta start 3D printing 3D printers.
That'd be nice. Also creepy.
I'm going to give a description in a second.
The one that's printing now is Demon Helm.
Yay.
That one's Temple of the Damned. The one on the left.
Why must they all have terrifying names?
It's all part of the Doom Demon Ramparts.
Wait,
How
what?
big is this thing going to be when you fully construct everything?
Well, that it depends. I mean, I just made extra to
Like a stage dressing kind of
make
thing?
it.
Like a stage dressing?
It'll be like a castle walls.
That's
You should make
amazing.
one pink though.
You want it pink?
You should make 2 turrets that are pink.
Should I put
Barbie?
My Little Ponies on top?
Barbies.
Yeah, you can.
Or Polly Pocket.
Polly Pocket. Now we're talking.
Or Mighty Max.
You guys are talking like I never watched any of that stuff.
Mighty
Polly Pocket
Max.
was not a TV show. That was
What's-
just a toy.
And Mighty Max was
I love them.
the like
Little
fantasy
mouse thing.
version of it.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, I do remember that.
I made
Remember
everything
the
the
guy with
fantasy
the
version.
ball cap?
Yeah,
All my
it-
Barbies had superpowers. I don't know what the fantasy version was. I just made do with what I had.
It was a cool TV show too. Cartoon.
Powerpuff Girls. I like Powerpuff Girls.
Okay. So this is just for your edification. so
Some
you
more
can
steps
see.
going up in the back.
Yep. Yeah, so there's a few steps that are up here.
Okay.
And there's a few steps going down there.
So that's probably gonna connect.
Why are there so many stairs?
We're in a cavern.
Yeah.
Either going down, going up.
You gotta be honest though.
Yeah.
Love exploring caverns.
So, as you guys were in the room, trying to figure out the chest and so forth, you do notice that when you are looking at the carvings, there's 2 things specifically that you actually see. So one,
Other than Tiamat.
other than Tiamat. So the main one is that you see that it appears that one of the dragon types appears to be overrepresented. So of all the dragons that you actually see in there, there's one that is a lot more, that is a lot more represented than other ones.
What color?
From
Red?
what you can tell, it's black.
Oh, black.
Okay, and you can tell that there are about half of them.
Oh, he said she was black.
T.
Dragons.
Black dragons.
I didn't write down the colors of the dragons.
Have we seen the black dragon represented before?
You have not.
That's what I thought.
So then,
Okay. But
I want.
as a closer look, you can also tell that what you actually found with your fine traps, that the holes in their there's holes in their mouths that would actually open, and acid would pour out.
I wonder if that they're K-Packs, because the body turns into a pool of acid upon death.
What?
I took notes on the different kinds of dragons because I'm a nerd, and the K-Packs, their bodies turn into pools of acid upon death, and since there's so much acid in here, like an acid trap, and the black dragon is most represented, it seems logical.
Basically, that's what
I mean,
you
it's-
guys will run into. I'll just stay here laying on the floor,
No.
minding my own business.
Collecting acid pools.
We'll drag you with us. Everyone grab a leg.
Okay.
If his head hits the ground, it's just helping him wake up.
Which direction
Her
do you
wake
want to
up.
go?
Do you want to go up or down the stairs?
Down.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Down.
That's fine.
Which ones are down? Up is down? Or down is
To
down?
be honest, I don't remember. I just was like, alright, we can go up and we can go down. Which do we want?
So down?
Down.
Yeah.
So is that north?
East.
Oh. Those are down steps?
Yep.
To be honest, I cannot tell. But down seems logical.
Okay.
Is
Opens
that
up.
a house?
Nope. Opens up into a room.
Looks like a little house.
Oh, no, that's the... That?
Yeah.
That's the north or south.
Oh. Looks like a little house. I see the end now. It really does
Okay.
look like a
You
house.
guys are going to walk into the room.
Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a house in this room. Is that what you said?
No, apparently it's the north symbol, but I thought the same thing.
No, I didn't think that. That's what I thought I heard you say.
Oh, I said it like 15 times. It really does look like a house, though. Like the little thing is its roof.
Yeah, if you've never seen letters or houses.
Little House on the Prairie was a good show.
I read the book.
That's a solid show.
I read the book. I didn't watch the show. I read Little House in the Woods
what about
and Little House in the
What about
Prairie.
House on Haunted Hill?
I was going to say haunted house, but I didn't see that one.
I didn't see it. What about House of a Thousand Corpses?
What?
House of a Thousand Corpses,
What?
directed by Rob Zombie.
Why?
'Cause where else you gonna put 1,000 corpses?
The ground.
What about Roadhouse?
That was a good movie,
They're great.
but I like House MD better.
Mm. Mm.
I'm overwhelmed. I've watched like none of this except for the last one. I've seen a few episodes of that.
Nightmare in Elm House was good.
It was on Elm Street. Now you're just stretching.
Too far. I don't watch scary movies. I play scary video games, but
Sad movies?
I'll watch that. But
House of Blues is good.
isn't that a?
It's a sad place.
It's
I
not a
sing sad
movie.
songs.
It's not a movie though.
No.
So, as you walk into the room, you see that it opens up into a very large chamber. At the bottom of the stairs, you notice that there's a wide ledge that runs along the left wall and drops straight away to a pit in the right. So,
Great.
The
Yep.
left wall to that pit, the black area there?
yep.
Stop. It's a seahorse. Shush.
I can see the seahorse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, seahorse died.
Almost. Okay. So,
No,
There's
this
a-
area drops off
No, it's
right here.
on a plan.
Oh. Like,
Is that a staircase?
Petey the Piranha.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I was thinking Mr. Potato Head.
You
his
also
mustache.
notice that there are many stalactites that descend from the ceilings, and the sound of dripping water echoes continuously.
Okay, so it's a cavern. Really big
The
cavern.
steps that you see actually have are made out of wood.
So clearly people have been here, but they're not touching the stalactites.
Well, yeah, you know how long it takes a stalactite to grow?
Yeah, but you'd think human nature is to poke them and destroy it.
Well, good thing there's things other than humans around here.
Well,
It's a
I'm
national
sure that
treasure. You shouldn't
Like
go on the wood
draconians,
steps.
clearly
I really like stalactites. Yes.
draconians respect their cave ecosystems.
Well, but
Stalagmites are way cooler than stalactites.
well, I like them both.
Maybe
so.
we're actually in the dragon's mouth, and that's like acid forming the stalactites and
Back
mites.
in the Falcon.
And the stalactites are really just teeth.
Wait, what? It's like what?
This is an Empire joke.
So we're gonna
Wait, what universe did we just go into?
we're gonna walk the stairs, the wooden
Yeah,
stairs.
I feel like going downstairs is
I
the
want
most
to.
logical choice.
Okay.
So let's do that.
Do this down the stairs.
Carefully.
Careful. I mean, we're not
Testing
running.
testing
Run
our
as
weight.
fast as you can.
Maybe
No.
testing our weight before we put our full weight on the stairs.
We're being sensible in the pace at which we take the
Unless
stairs.
somebody step through the stair and get attacked by ankle biting, whatever.
That
then
did
it's-
happen once. That did actually happen to Elia. That was awkward.
It's a good card. I like that. Ankle biter. Ankle shanker.
There's a song called Ankle Biters, and I love that song.
There's a book about ankle biters.
Fleas usually bite ankles,
Oh, that's true.
especially right around the sock line.
That's why you don't wear socks.
You bite
You
your
work on
toes
Target?
and...
No, I'm not wearing socks, and they can't get to my toes.
Oh, we don't have... If you check the trap right there, we just have like gnats.
That's good.
One fly and a
Gnats aren't
spider.
bad.
Okay.
Everyone has gnats.
Perhaps she'll die.
All right. So
I don't know why.
when you get to the top of the stairs, you notice down in these areas, like these things that are here,
Bubbly acid pools.
actually, there's a few others. Which you see as well.
Oh, goodness.
Whoa.
Okay. Okay, so you see these things that are here, there's a few of them. So as you're making your way down the steps, you can tell that there are a few things that are inside of them that appear to be egg-shaped.
This is a nest.
So you can see, you can't make out necessarily like a whole heck of a lot other than your torchlight is kind of casting shadows on it, and
Oh, gosh. This might be a dragon nest. I don't like this.
Who's hungry?
We'll just wake up the
Okay.
dragons.
that's where we're going to stop.
Oh, I
Dun,
know.
dun, dun.
Exactly. Cliffhangers!
Ah, you're as bad as I am to my readers.
All right. Well, everybody, we really appreciate you tuning in tonight for another edition of Horde of the Dragon Queen for a Monday night show. Tune in on Thursday for those of you that like watching our other group that plays on Thursday nights for the Temple of Erythnol.
Ooh, I like that name.
Obviously, as always, if you have any questions
You love
whatsoever,
I hate that.
please feel free to let Jay know. As a reminder for any viewers that did not catch us last night, on Sunday, we are going to have the pleasure of having the Leonard Lakofka, one of the originators of D&D, actually on our Gavin show.
Oh
so Jay
my
is going to be conducting an interview. So
Gosh.
please feel
That's
free to tune in
incredible.
on that Sunday night.
Oh
Okay?
my gosh.
Any of you interested also, I stream myself. I paint up the miniatures. I'm painting up the 3D printed stuff. So, Jay, if you're able to
Really good.
post a link out there, I stream on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays.
Okay.
Anybody interested to watch me yak and slap paint around?
You gonna check next
Awesome.
camp shows.
Yep.
Weeknights.
So,
weekend.
thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you guys have an absolutely fantastic evening, and we will talk to you later.
Bye. Thanks
Have a
for
good night.
watching.